Hello, folks, and welcome to Riverton Lady Wolverines basketball here on KTAK 93.9 FM and streaming live at yotoday.com. Eric Pauly, Cody Beers with you here as we are just moments away from tip-off as the Powell Lady Panthers are in town, and I get to sit next to the Hall of Famer here, Scott Mangold, with us from KPOW. And Cody Beers sitting in with me here. Cody is the voice of the Chiefs, and due to some COVID-19 restrictions, he's not ready to go just yet, and he'll be doing some color commentary with me. It's time now for our national anthem. We'll take a timeout back after this on KTAK and yotoday.com.
Don't leave your life on the road.
This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, buckle up. Take care of each other on our highways, on the Wind River Reservation, and everywhere else.
Whoa, Travis, how much do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl, and I only have one bag.
What? I've got my rifle, my one change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hunting season is here, and that means the Wind River Radio Network and yotoday.com's Big Bull Contest is back. All you have to do is have a valid elk tag for this year and live in Fremont, Hot Springs, or Washakie County, and you're in. Starting October 1st, bring your legally harvested bull to the Wind River Radio Network's office at 603 East Pershing. Our team will measure it, and then you're in the running for the biggest bull. There's men's, women's, and children's divisions with thousands of dollars in prizes. For more information, visit yotoday.com.
Welcome back, folks. Starting lineups announced here is we're just about ready to get the show on the road. And Cody, you're sitting there watching some Wolverines basketball with us.
Hey, we got Lady Wolverines and starters, Eric.
We'll start with the action here. Lady Panthers start with the basketball. No tip-offs due to COVID. They do a coin flip, and Powell won the coin flip. In the corner with it is Graft. Brings it out to the top of the key is Valdez. Now, Graft back with it. Hands it off here at the top of the key. Right side is Campbell. Campbell off to the right side now is Fields. Top of the key, dribbling around. Deed up here at the top of the key. Riverton in the home whites here for our radio audience. And Powell in the black and orange. Lady Panthers just spinning it around the top of the circle now, and pivoting with it here is Fields. She'll terminate her dribble and gives it up to Graft once again. Defers dribble back to the top of the key, now out towards midcourt. It's Campbell. Now she's D'd up well here as Lady Wolverines playing some staunch defense here to start the season. Pass right side on the wing, goes to Campbell, and she'll bring it back here towards the top of the key. Hands it off to Graft, and they're kind of just running the three-man weave here at the top of the key. She'll penetrate, pull up, stops, sends it outside to the perimeter to Valdez, and she strikes from deep. It's 3-0. Powell Lady Panthers get on the board first. First look at the Lady Wolverines on offense here to start the season. And they've got some new faces here, folks. Shaylee Campbell. Right side here, Savannah Martinez pops for 3. It's over the mark, and it is out of bounds, last touched by Riverton. It'll be Powell Lady Panthers basketball.
With the proliferation of three-point shooting, Eric, over the past 10 years has been unreal. Teams actually set their offenses up to get that long shot.
Yes, sir. Now spinning here at the top of the key for the Lady Panthers is Graft. And goes off to the right side again to Fields. Back top of the key now to Campbell. Right side, Fields for 3, and it's off the front of the rim. Rebound contested. Martinez fights for it and gets it back. Now here goes Hutchinson across midcourt. Anna. Hip-high dribble at the top of the key, floats it to the free throw line, and turning and shooting and bouncing out. Off the mark there for the Lady Wolverines was Winter Ridgely. 5:48 first quarter. Drive into the paint here for Madison Fields, and What was the call there, Cody? A travel?
Travel.
Travel call?
Yeah, about 6 steps there. Riverton starters, Anna Hutchison, Winter Ridgely, Savannah Martinez, Camden Sheets, and Shaylee Campbell.
Ridgely with it on the left side, on the elbow. Holds on to it, gives it up to Martinez, and then swings right side to Hutchinson. Hutchinson penetrates, pulls up, and pops, and gets it for 2. So Hutchinson, the first on the board. Makes it 3-2 now on our Taco John scoreboard. In the paint, a scrum for the ball down on the ground there. It'll be a jump ball, and it should be Riverton basketball after they lost the initial coin flip at the beginning of the game. Go ahead, Cody.
Each player getting 2 tickets for family members to this first game of the year.
Campbell, right side here. And goes back to Martinez. High arcing 3. This is going to miss it all. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Powell basketball. And when Martinez is on, there's not really anybody in the state I think could shoot with her. And looking to find her mark. Riverton with some full court pressure here in a 2-2-1. Working across midcourt for Powell is Graft. Gives up her drive to Campbell. 4:43, first quarter, 3-2 lead for the Lady Panthers. First quarter of 2020-2021 basketball here on the Wind River Radio Network. A steal for Savannah Martinez. Gives up her dribble to Camden Sheets across midcourt. Now Shaylee with it, Shaylee Campbell. Right side all the way over now goes to Anna Hutchinson. Hutchinson, top of the key, Winter Ridgely thinks about it and then pulls it back down to Hutchinson on the right side. And she'll flip inside, squaring up is Campbell, back out, here's Hutchinson from deep. Clings off the right side of the backboard, and then it's kicked out of bounds by the Lady Panthers. It'll be Riverton basketball. Well, Cody, it is, it's weird in here.
It is.
There's nobody in here.
Yeah, probably 50 people total, maybe 60 in the whole gym.
Campbell now works her way to the right side. Martinez catch and shoot for 3, and no, bounces out. Ridgely gets it. And now Campbell tries it again. That clangs off. Riverton is 0 for 5 right now from 3. Pushing tempo the other direction. Lady Panthers, a nice pass backdoor from Campbell to Fields is off the mark. Stays 3-2 now on the Taco John scoreboard. Ridgely catch and shoot on the other end. Swish!
Basket by Ridgely.
Riverton takes their first lead of the ball game. It's 4-3 now on the Taco John scoreboard. In the paint is Fields. Now back out a NBA 3 there from Campbell. Bounces out for the Lady Panthers. And Savannah Martinez gives up the rebound to Anna Hutchinson. Hutchinson has, the level of improvement she's had each and every year is just, it's been fantastic. She was a heck of a hustle player, defender as a sophomore, turned into a little bit more of a scoring threat, and excited to see what she does this year. Rebound comes down off the missed shot for Powell. 2:53 in the first, still 4-3, Lady Wolverines basketball. Left side wing is Campbell. Throws it down to the blocks to Hyde. Hyde recovers it after a little bit of a loose pass, and it terminates the dribble back to the top of the key, and the Lady Panthers will reset. 2:35 remaining first quarter. Graft on the right side, shakes right, goes left, pulls up at the free throw line, bounces off the back iron, and Hutchinson with another rebound, looking to push tempo here is Shaylee Campbell at a 1v2. Pulls up and it has it blocked, partially blocked. It'll be Powell basketball. And now taking this one the distance is Graft, and they whistle an offensive foul. Anna Hutchinson gets her feet set.
Yeah, great defense. Powell just a little out of control there, and a player control foul as we get substitutes in for Riverton. Olivia Bradley comes in, also Ella Judd.
Lady Wolverines basketball, and the dribble. Be a familiar last name here for the Lady Wolverines. Bradley, Olivia Bradley. Of course, her older sister was a longtime starter here for the Lady Wolverines. Now she'll look to make her own name. 2 minutes to play, first quarter, 4-3 on the Taco John scoreboard. Bradley Top of the key, tries it down low for Hutchinson, and it's knocked out and stolen away. On the move with it now is Campbell. Campbell flips back after driving to the baseline floater, incomplete there from Jacobson, and then back out to Campbell. Good for two. And Campbell on the board here, 5-4. Powell with the lead now on our Taco John scoreboard. Bradley flashes the paint, the pass is behind her, it's stolen away. Moving with it now is Jensen. Jensen takes it to the baseline, stops there. Here's Groff from the free throw line. Brings it off the front of the rim, the back of the iron, and in. And now 7-4, 3-point lead, big lead of the game here for the Powell Lady Panthers. 64 seconds to go. And let's see, now, did I go in?
Foul on Campbell, and we'll get free throws coming for Camden Sheets.
Oh, I looked down. I thought that went in.
No, it hit the front of the rim.
Okay.
To the line for the Wolverines, 12 Sheets. Substitutions for Powell.
7-4 with 61 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Wolverines, 10 Fegler.
Okay, Fegler, sophomore, entering the game for the Lady Wolverines.
And free throw is going to be a lane violation against Powell, so we'll get a redo here. And missing. Rebound contested. Should be a jump ball or a travel. It'll be a jump ball, and that's Powell basketball.
Field goal, possession, Powell.
Savannah Martinez getting ready to check in. Coach McIntosh looking for a explanation on something here.
Going to have to put some time back on the clock. It was a running clock there after the whistle.
I think the arrows are...
Substitution for the Wolverines.
So they stop clock here for a substitution, but it is Powell basketball.
Yeah, they'll put 4 seconds back on the clock.
Inbounds underneath the Jacobson. And Riverton continuing full court pressure here. And Powell hasn't made him pay for it just yet. Here's a coast-to-coast take from Jensen, misses, and the ball saved back in bounds, whipped in there by Jacobson. And now at the top of the key is Fields. Powell resets, they'll run the offense. Jensen, left side, gives it up here to Campbell. Back to Jensen, they play catch here with 27 seconds remaining. And a steal for Savannah Martinez, steps in front of it. 1v1, and she loses it on the baseline. And then she'll commit the foul, trying to get it back from Cammie Jensen.
First team foul of the game for the Lady Wolverines is Martinez with her first foul. 2 team fouls on the Powell Lady Panthers.
Returning for Powell, 24. Fields.
2:02. It's 20 seconds remaining here. Quick inbounds from Powell. Now Jacobson works it across midcourt to Jensen. Looks low, a nice pass underneath to Haley Hyde. And Hyde picks up a bucket, 9-4. Here's a three from Campbell at the buzzer. It won't fall, and that's the way the first quarter ends. So after the first quarter play, it's 9-4. Powell has the lead. We'll take a 60-second timeout back after this here on KTAK, WyoToday.com.
Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers back with you here at Riverton High School. And the clock is rolling, so we'll have to reset the clock here. So 9-4, and Cody, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Well, it's typical first game stuff. A lot of up and down, and players, being tentative. You've just got to trust what they've been working on in preseason practices, Eric.
You know, the thing I'm encouraged by, actually, for both teams is you didn't see a lot of the stuff that you would normally see during preseason basketball yet. You know, travels and things like that, picking up the pivot foot. It'll be Riverton basketball to start things off here, 7:48 on the Taco John's scoreboard. And Martinez fires it from deep on the right side wing, in and out. Rebound controlled by the Lady Panthers. And it's Jensen across midcourt. Back up to the top of the key to Campbell. And Campbell, McGroft. And now an aggressive take here from Campbell into the paint. Floater won't go. Rebound comes down to Martinez. And Martinez doing some work on the boards here early on in this one. Hutchinson at the top of the key. Right side to Campbell. Campbell holds on and surveys things a little bit here. Sends Martinez deep and then gives it to Hutchinson. Around the bend, left side wing. Back inside to Campbell. A little touch and go there from Fegler, and then it's stolen away by the Lady Panthers. Groft into the paint, stops, kills her dribble. Now it's Jensen off the back iron. That won't go. And the rebound controlled by Bradley, and she'll be fouled there by Megan Jacobson.
A great hustle by Olivia Bradley. Going for the basketball. Reminds you of her older, now graduated sister.
It does. Sure does. Riverton basketball. Fegler over the top looking for Martinez. It's tipped, but she gets there anyway. And Martinez onto the board for the first time. And there were a couple of times last year where she was closing in on 30-something points. A travel caused by the full court pressure from the Lady Wolverines, and they get the possession back. 9-6 lead now for the Powell Lady Panthers.
Well, if you're going to throw on the full court press, do it in game one. Put the pressure on a team that's just getting going in the season.
6:28 here in the second quarter. Hutchinson at the top of the key. Right side. Fegler holds on, hasn't dribbled yet, and then defers top of the key to Martinez. Swings the gate left side to Anna Hutchinson. Aggressive defense, and she'll try to test him. Takes him in, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. Back to Campbell for an NBA three, hard off the backboard. And now working down the court with it is Jacobson, pushing tempo. And got away with the travel there. Now at the top of the key, Groft. Swings it all the way around. Jensen with it now at the top of the key. 5:50 on the Taco John's scoreboard. Now Maddie Campbell will try the paint. Flips inside, had the right idea, but ends up coming down and away to the Lady Wolverines. Bradley with a hip-high dribble across the center circles, moving left to right here on your radio dial. Bradley sets him up, sends everybody down to the baseline, and then Hutchinson comes up to the top of the key. Fegler with it, left side elbow. Back to Hutchinson, and a little too soft on the pass there. Groff throws it out in front. Jacobson unable to get there, goes out of bounds, last touched by the Powell Panthers. Winner Ridgely checks in, and Martinez checks out. Hutchinson checks in, and now Bradley throws it over the top, back to Hutchinson. Full court pressure applied here from Powell. Hutchinson weaves her way through, stops in the paint, kicks out to Ridgely. Left side, Bradley all the way down baseline. Hutchinson from deep. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Campbell from deep. And Campbell, good for three. We got ourselves a tie ball game, 9-9.
Campbell with a near steal on the opposite end. And
she looks like she's gotten considerably taller since last year. Substitution for Powell, checking out. So is that 22? Is Thorrington. And back into the ball game comes Hyde. 9-9, 4:50 to play, second quarter. Jacobson tries the paint and then kicks inside to Hyde. Hard off the left side of the rim, and the rebound comes down to Olivia Bradley, who had no business getting that rebound, but she got it. She gave up about a foot to the defender. Baseline, here's Campbell for three again. Catch and shoot, it's good.
Boy, she's feeling it.
I believe she's found the sweet spot over there. 12-9 lead for Riverton, their second lead of the ball game. And then Campbell, a little too ambitious on the defense there, will be whistled for the foul.
Just unable to get in front of the Powell player, and one more step and she would have taken a player control foul.
Camden Sheets checks in. Driving to the paints and deferring as Groff gives it up, and Jensen tries it. That won't fall. And then Sheets with the basketball. Right side wing, here's Fegler. She'll take the paint. Floater is not going to go, but she's fouled on the shot. That's a good take there. Knew she had the position and heads to the free throw line.
Lady Wolverines already showing they're in pretty good shape, Eric. You're starting to see the Powell Lady Panthers feeling this press and this running offense by the Lady Wolverines.
Front side from Fegler, throws it up and got it. That's a familiar name in Lady Wolverines basketball there, isn't it?
Yeah. Martinez back in the game, and leaving is Anna Hutchison.
Second shot is nothing but nylon. Got both of those. Checking in for Powell is Valdez, number 30.
Another nice defensive play by the Lady Wolverine press.
It'll be Powell basketball. Campbell and now Fields, top of the key, right side to Groff. She'll face up and a little off balance on that shot, and it is going to go out of bounds, last touched by Powell. Groff just didn't have a chance to set her feet before she fired that one up there. Inbounds, it'll be Campbell running point for the Lady Wolverines. 3:40 on the Taco John scoreboard. Shake left, go right, and ends up at the top of the key. Here's Ridgely. Left side, Campbell from deep again. She hit twice there. Rebound, Ridgely back up and in. Great play by Winter Ridgely, who shows some aggressiveness down on the block, something we did not see from her last year. Good to see it this year. Timeout on the floor. It's 16-9. Lady Wolverines with the lead. It's a 60-second timeout on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
Gales Carpet One is a proud sponsor of this Riverton Wolverines broadcast. Lombardi once said, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary." Gales wants to applaud these young athletes on their drive to become the best team possible and show the state of Wyoming what it means to be a Wolverine. Gales Carpet One, floor and home, 220 East Main in Riverton. Go Big Red!
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, leadfoot.
Eric Pauly and Cody Beers back with us. It's not too bad, right?
No,
Yeah.
I can handle it.
Cody, why don't
Maybe.
you give us an update here? We'll catch the action as well. But what's the latest for Chiefs Nation for basketball season?
Well, shot there, but we don't know yet because the reservation's on a lockdown. And I heard this week that maybe they'll practice over Christmas break. The problem is they're waiting. They've received some word that they might get some vaccine, and so really don't know yet. A lot of unknowns, but hopefully we'll start finding out some information over Christmas break.
All righty. 16-9, 2:58 to play here. The inbounds from Riverton goes down low. Martinez spins and shoots. She got it. She kind of almost shot that from hip level. 18-9 lead for Riverton, and then a foul on the full court press Riverton, the guilty party there, will be Camden Sheets. But you don't run full court pressure and not give up a few fouls here and there.
This full court press is playing a role in this game.
2:45 ticking. And they bounce it right side to Groff, just inside the perimeter, swing it around, and bringing it to the top of the key is Fields. And she'll give and then get it back. Fields at 12 o'clock, bounces it right side to Groff, looking for the inside, won't find it, and then goes baseline. Shot from Hyde was behind the backboard. And then we got a jump ball, arrows, points for Powell. Was that a foul? Oh, they did whistle a foul.
It was a held ball, I believe.
Was it? Okay. So Powell basketball, inbounds underneath, and a foul on the shot. Haley Hyde will head to the free throw line. And frankly, good defense there for Ridgely.
Riverton foul 24.
Some contact, but not a whole lot she could do.
14 fouls now for the Lady Wolverines, 5 on Powell.
Hyde looking for the first points in the second quarter here for them, and gets it. Makes the front side. 18-10 now on the Taco John scoreboard. Second shot is pushed up and in. 2:18 to play, first half, 18-11 lead for the Lady Wolverines, and then an errant pass is stolen away by Valdez. And it's Powell basketball in a 7-point contest. Groff on the left side, shakes left, and then gives it up to the top of the key. It's Campbell with it. Now Fields terminates her dribble at 12 o'clock, right side to Groff. Groff will pivot, and ball ends up on the left side, elbow to Fields, back to the top of the key. Groff to the free throw line, pulls up in the paint, tries a flat shot off the backboard, won't fall, and the rebound controlled by Sheets. Across midcourt, Martinez, top of the key to Fields. We're kind of jumbled up here, and Riverton will spread out. Ridgely steps back from the free throw line and almost got it. A little bit too flat. Outlet pass, and moving with it is Hyde. Left-handed layup is good. She's got 6. Makes it 18-13, and the Powell Lady Panthers going on a move here. Martinez stuck on the ground. We'll call timeout, and we'll go with them. So timeout on the floor. Bucks 16 to play, second quarter. 18-13. It's a 30-second timeout on KTAK.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Eric Bally, Cody Beers back with you. 18-13 here at Riverton High School. A vacant Wolverines gym here. I'd say, I don't know, aside from the other players, maybe 3 dozen people in here, if that.
Reminds me of Saturday mornings during a regional tournament here.
Yeah,
loser-out game.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. A jump ball right off of the inbounds. It'll stay with Riverton. 1:10 to play now, second quarter, 18-13. And this will be Bradley with the dribbles, top of the key. Sends it inside, and Ella Judd entering the game for the first time, calling for the ball. She gets it, spins, turns, and misses off the front of the rim. Rebound Powell. They've got numbers, and wide open underneath here is going to be Hyde once again. And it looks like perhaps the Lady Wolverines starting to slow down a little bit, maybe tired from running that press.
Yeah, Powell actually throwing it over top of the press.
Little cherry pick. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Powell with 38 seconds to play in the second quarter. 18-15. And Hutchinson will check in. Martinez checks out.
Lady Panthers all with the orange scarves that they can pull up for social distancing.
38 seconds to play. Bradley. Left side, and now Campbell back to Bradley, pumps and takes it across the free throw line, loses it and gets it back. She's in some trouble here and dribbles the baseline, and she'll find Judd, pushes it to the free throw line. Sheets will spin around, goes back to Hutchinson, and then I believe we got a 3-second call in the paint. So with 15 and a half seconds, it'll be Powell basketball. Across midcourt is Graft. 10 seconds on the clock. Moving right to left here on your radio dial. Gives up her dribble, top of the key, driving the paint. And then they'll kick back outside to Fields for 3. That clings off. Hyde looking for the rebound, and time runs out. So at the end of the first half, it's 18-15. Riverton holds on to a 3-point lead and a good first half of basketball. A good start for the Lady Wolverines. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
Proud to sponsor youth sports for the best in fresh roasted coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. You'll enjoy the best locally sourced food at Brown Sugar Coffee, 203 Main Street in Riverton.
Here's an important update from Wind River Family and Community Healthcare. They are continuing to see patients during this trying time. If you have a cough, shortness of breath, and a fever, call 307-855-2966 or 307-857-9489 before coming to the clinic. A nurse will triage you over the phone. They will ask questions regarding symptoms and recent travel. You can also reach Wind River Family and Community Healthcare by calling 856-9281.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
Howdy, partners out there in 10 County land. This is Gary Michaud from the WRTA bus line. We are looking forward to reconnecting with all our riders and friends once it is safe for the WRTA to operate. In the meantime, the WRTA would like to graciously thank all those who are keeping our county running, especially the healthcare workers. On behalf of Share a Ride and the WRTA, we can't wait to see all your healthy faces when Big Blue reopens. So don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelt, and keep all four wheels on the road.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Did you hear that? That's the sound you hear when you know you've just improved your chances of surviving a crash. This Thanksgiving holiday and every single time you get in your vehicle, be sure you and your passengers always buckle up. When you wear your seatbelt as a front seat occupant, your risk of fatal injury goes down 45%. So be sure you arrive safely this holiday season and always buckle up. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Department of Transportation.
Welcome back, folks. Eric Pauly, Cody Beers here, Premier Bone and Joint halftime show. And Cody, a good display, I think, for the Lady Wolverines starting off the season.
I think so. A lot of turnovers each way, but teams trying to press, trying to get out and run past each other's press. And so you can expect kind of a little ragged play early on. But Lady Wolverines built a good lead after falling behind. But it seemed like Powell kind of caught fire at the end of the first half, throwing the ball over top of the press and getting some good layups. So anybody's game going in here to the second half. Incidentally, both teams out wearing Carolina blue today as we see the Wolverine boys taking some halftime warm-ups, and of course in honor of former coach Ron Porter, who passed away early this year. And you know, pretty cool display of teamwork both ways for the Lady Wolverines and Wolverines, Eric.
Taking a look here at the stat line in this one to recap the first half. I mean, not a ton of scoring here from either team, but let's see here for Powell leading. We've got Hyde. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, has 8 overall. 5 for Graft. She had a 3-pointer early on, and then 2 for Maddie Campbell. They had 9 points in the first quarter and then finished with 15 here, so 6 in the second. Now, for the Lady Wolverines, they're led in scoring by Shaylee Campbell. She's got a pair of 3-pointers in the second quarter. 4 points for Savannah Martinez. Both of those came in the second quarter. 4 points for Winter Ridgely, and 2 points for Anna Hutchinson, 2 points for Thegler in the ball game. And Riverton is 2 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half. Now you'll notice we've the band it's always loud inside of Wolverines gym, but normally it's across the court from us. They are on the same side of the court as us. They are right behind us, actually, so we might get some loud drum noises and things like that for you here at halftime. And I apologize, there's nothing we can do about it, but because of social distancing, they've got home on one side, away on the other, etc. So that's why the change there. So quarter by quarter scoring, it was 9-4 at the end of the first quarter in favor of Powell, and then Riverton roars back to take the lead 18-15, outscoring them 14-6 in that second quarter. About 5 minutes to go here at halftime. We'll take another 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and talk about some other games going on this week at the Wind River Radio Network, and also, of course, everything else going on around the state. We've got wrestling, all sorts of things starting to kick off here as we head towards winter break. Back after this, you're listening to Lady Wolverines basketball on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer, for top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain grills, Free Flow and Sundance spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Long have our ancestors debated taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get 2 of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
It's back! Lander Medical Clinic presents the fastest flu shot in the West. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-thru hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-thru in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember, Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
You want to change the look of your home, but you don't have money for siding right now. It's too late for painting outside. Here's a solution. A new entry door by Wadena Millwork. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander. Save 10% in October on Wadena Millwork entry doors in steel, fiberglass, or traditional wood. These handsome doors are energy efficient, secure, and nearly maintenance-free. See the complete line at Overhead Door, 600 East Main in Riverton, or call 856-DOOR.
Welcome back, folks. Eric Pauly, Cody Beers here. We got about 60 seconds left here at halftime. 18-15 lead for the Lady Wolverines, and a quick peek at what we've got going on here at the Wind River Radio Network this week. Now, the way it worked out for Ernie Over calling the Lady Cougs and Cougs games, the Cougs and Lady Cougs were playing in completely different locations while at the same tournament, and they're playing at nearly the same time. So Ernie's going to follow the boys for the Friday games, and then next week we'll switch things up. But Ernie will be on the air for you 11:30 tomorrow morning down in Bridger Valley, and I want to say it's Kimmer first. No, it's Rich County Rebels first, and then they have Kimmer at 3:30 in the afternoon. And we'll have those games for you, of course, right here on the Wind River Radio Network. And then Thermopolis, they are, well, you've been down to that tournament, haven't you, down there in Burns?
Oh, yeah.
So they're down there. They got Torrington, Wheatland. I'm missing somebody here. I'll have to come back. Maybe it's Glen Rock that's down there. But they've got a set of 3 games, and that's for boys and girls. We'll carry those games for you on KDNO 101.7. Classic Country. Donnie Bjoris, our man behind the mic for the Thermopolis Bobcats. Keys of the second half here for the Lady Wolverines. And, well, I mean, they did a lot of great things, Cody. They got beat on the press there starting in the second quarter. Some adjustments made by Powell. We'll see if Coach McIntosh sticks with the press or if he's made some adjustments to that, or maybe just some fresh legs. But when you start to go negative in the points for, points against with the press, it's time to change something up. Here's a 3-point shot. Start things off for the Lady Panthers. Missed in the corner there by Fields, and it'll be Riverton basketball the other way. It's overthrown. Looking for Savannah Martinez on the run there, and just a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Second key to this second half is you got to limit those turnovers a little bit. Take advantage of your opportunities without throwing the ball away.
Riverton does come out in the press. Top of the key will be Groft. Spins around under control and then gives it back to the top of the key. Now they'll set it up. Riverton playing the zone here. Top of the key is Fields, and a carry call there. Fields has been teetering on that throughout the duration of the first half, and then gets whistled for it here to start the third.
You see that all the time in basketball. Which kid can get away with carrying the ball as they turn their hand over?
7:22, third quarter. Martinez sends it up to the top of the Campbell and spins it back outside to Martinez. Chest pass left side. And Sheets tries it for 3. It's a little bit flat. Rebound is Powell's. It was torn away from Ridgely. Left side moving with it. This will be Campbell. Sends it to the right side wing to Fields. She'll lose her dribble and then give it back. Gets it back again here from top of the key, and then she'll dribble to the top of the key. Goes left side to Groft. Pulling up and popping on it. Here's Valdez, the senior, misses. And Hutchinson gets the rebound. Hutchinson across midcourt kills the 10-second clock with 6:30 to play in the third. Left side, it's Sheets. Takes a dribble and pops it up top to Ridgely. Right side, Martinez, just enough on it to get it over there. Nearly stolen away. And then Campbell chases down a long pass. Campbell gets a pick set from Hutchinson. Left side, Hutchinson with it, and bounces it inside to Ridgely. Nice little elbow kind of chicken wing down there to get a good shot, but a little too much on it. It was a good post move.
You're hungry.
And a carry call on the other side of the court by Maddie Campbell.
Little buffalo chicken wing move there.
Yeah, it's a term.
Yeah. Ridgely's got that deception thing going, and she is very effective on the inside for the Lady Wolverines.
5:50 in the third, 18-15. Campbell, right side, Martinez from a different zip code, a little bit too long. And Sheets chases it down, gives it back to Campbell. She'll fire right away, nothing but net.
Third 3 of this game for Campbell.
She's got 9. Now Groft weaving her way through traffic and then flips it low, and shot is good there from Hyde. She's got 10. She's into double digits. 21-17, Riverton with the lead on the Taco John's scoreboard. Campbell with a hip-high dribble. Backs up towards the center circle. Right side, she gives it to Hutchinson and then cross-court to Sheets. Back to Campbell for three. Same spot, different results. Bounces off the rim. The rebound, a long one to Hutchinson, and then she'll take the dribble right side. Hutchinson feeds Ridgely. Faces up and then tries to go back outside, stolen away. Groff with it. She'll push tempo. Groff across midcourt. Stops in the paint and gives it up to the right side. Missed shot there from Fields. And then Campbell ends up with it. Campbell loses her dribble. And it'll be Powell basketball.
When you get in trouble as a team in high school is when you start compounding those turnovers on top of turnovers. So far, Lady Wolverines able to hang in there.
4:30 to play in the third. Left side wing, Graft. 21-17, 4:23 to play in the third quarter. Valdez to the free throw line. And gives it up to Campbell with an aggressive move to the baseline. And then gives it up to Groff, who was fading. And the shot is in and out. 4:10 to play, 21-17 lead. Right side, here's Martinez. Catch and shoot three, and there it is. Finally falling for Savannah Martinez. She's got 7. 24-17. Valdez, top of the key. She'll fire her own 3-ball, and Yahtzee. It's good. I think the only one that wasn't surprised by the shot was her. 24-20. It brings her right back into it. Them right back into it. 3:38 in the third. Campbell right side to Hutchinson. Top of the key to Ridgely. Thinks about it, and then she'll just fire it. Off the backboard, just about got it. Rebound Savannah Martinez. Now Sheets gives it back to Martinez. Step back three, strong. And the board pulled down by Maddie Campbell. Outlet pass to Hyde, and Hyde loses it out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball. Substitutions here is Valdez checks out, and Jacobson back in, and then the whole bench comes in for Riverton. So they trade 4 in, 4 out. So Ridgely, Martinez, Sheets, and Hutchinson out. And let's see, Fegler in, Judd in, Bradley is in, and then I believe checking in for the first time here for Riverton is Olheiser. She's got the basketball up to the top of the key to Judd. Campbell, the lone one to stay in here for Riverton. 24-20, 4-point lead for Riverton. Bradley at the top of the key, stutter steps, crosses over, and then terminates left side to Olheiser. Now Campbell shakes and back out to Fegler. Fegler breaks some ankles and then terminates back outside to Bradley for 3. It's flat. Rebound Powell. Powell pushes tempo, and taking this coast to coast is Jensen. She's fouled on the layup attempt. Shot was no good.
First team foul of the second half.
Well, right now, the
Campbell's second.
Lady Wolverines have 4 subs in, and I believe all 5 starters are in right now for Powell. So the shot that's missed from Jensen. Second shot is good. So Jensen goes 1 for 2. It's at 24-21. .2:15 to play. 3-ball will not go. Olheiser tries it from the corner. And down low is Fields. And then from the free throw line, clangs off there, it was Jacobson. And then she chases it down out of bounds. I believe she's the last one to touch it. She is. Fegler was in the zip code as well. Martinez checks in, and now Campbell gets a break.
For the Wolverines, 23, Martinez.
McIntosh doing a good job keeping his girls' legs fresh, playing the entire 9 girls out here.
Here's Martinez, catch and shoot 3. Yes, it's there. Boy, she just keeps at it. She's got 2 threes now and 10 points. Groff in the paint, blocked. Gets the shot up anyway. Martinez gets the rebound off of the miss. And now Olheiser, a 1v3 here, takes it down to the corner and gives it to Fegler at the top of the key, drives into the paint, kicks out. There's Martinez again, same spot, yes sir. Martinez making it rain. That's the 4th three-pointer in the 3rd quarter for the Lady Wolverines. That's her 3rd, and then 1 for Campbell. Makes it 30-21, and they extend the lead back out to 9. Groff, here's Valdez. She tries a 3. That's there. That's her second, yeah. Rylan Valdez, a shooter. 60 seconds to play in the 3rd. 30-24. Bradley working methodically here down the court. Goes to Martinez, then Olheiser tries it, clings off the back. Rebound controlled by Powell, and they've got numbers on the outlet pass. Jensen, baseline pass, and Jacobson misses the free throw. A foul whistled on the rebound. We'll see who it goes against here. I think it's going to be against Bradley.
It is on Bradley.
Number 1 on Bradley. Inbounds underneath will be Jacobson. I couldn't hear what he said, did you?
No, I did not.
The officials said something, don't know what. Inbounds. Comes in, and it's a shot here off the side iron from Hyde. The last touched out of bounds by Powell. 33 seconds to play in the 3rd. Bradley will push tempo, gets picked up here at the top of the key. Gets a pick set, and then looking low for Judd, gets it to her, and she's fouled from behind by Valdez. 23 and a half seconds remain in the 3rd here on the Taco John's scoreboard. Inbounds goes to Martinez, step back 3. How about it? Well, it took her 2 quarters to figure it out, but she's making it rain now, and she gets a steal on the other end right away from Jacobson. Now Bradley behind her back, showing off the handles. Gets across the timeline, 6 seconds. Stops, gives it to Fegler, shoots for 3 at the top of the key. Wide, Bradley on the rebound, and a foul whistled just before the buzzer. I believe, did they not?
That'll be a foul.
I think it was a foul. Non-shooting foul. So 33-24, we'll take a 30-second timeout on KTAK,
Medical Clinic presents the fastest flu shot in the West, the Drive-Through Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-through hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-through in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember, Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. The Drive-Through Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
If your plan involves a party, it's your responsibility to plan for a safe and sober ride home. A DWI is a serious crime with serious consequences. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. If you get busted, you may lose your license, pay thousands of dollars in court costs, legal fees, and higher insurance rates. Make sure your last call is a safe one. Order up a sober ride. And please, don't drink and drive.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers back with you, and Riverton has themselves 5 3-pointers in the 3rd quarter, and then, 7 threes on the ball game here, Cody.
So 4 by Martinez in that 3rd quarter, and they needed every one to build this 9-point lead, so good stuff. And for some reason, the clock is moving again.
It's been doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Get the clock reset here. 33-24. Of course, Riverton will play a 4A schedule. Powell will play a 3A schedule.
If you're watching the stream, you'll see that the scoreboard is moving. Well, it's actually because the cheerleaders are just off our left shoulder.
This is Fegler at the free throw line. Outside Olheiser and a pickup of the pivot foot there. That's one of the most common infractions in high school basketball, girls and boys. 7:47 to play in this one. 33-24. Invite you to hang around for the Click It or Ticket postgame show as we will have a short one as Martinez gets a block there in the corner. Great effort. Now she's out on a fast break, 1v1. And she Euro steps it, flips it up, and that was nasty. Right hand on the left side, and that was beautiful. 35-24. Rebound for Fields, puts it back up and in for Powell on the other end.
That fast break was started by Ella Judd with the rebound and the nice outlet pass.
35-26, Fegler down to the low blocks, back to Bradley, top of the key, shakes and then kicks. It's Olheiser from deep. I'll tell you what, Cody, I haven't seen a whole lot of her, but she's got a very pretty shot. She missed it, but she has a very pretty shot. Valdez looking to get away with it here, and a timeout taken by Powell as they were in danger of a potential 10-second violation there. So timeout on the court, 35-26, 6:48 to play, and it's a 60-second timeout on KTAK, WyoToday.com.
Travis, how much stuff do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl.
What? I've got my rifle, my one change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all of that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Hey, no alcohol while we're hunting.
It's just one beer during lunch.
Pour it out or finish it and be done for the day.
But
I've seen you shoot. You have a hard enough time hitting the target without a beer.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies hunt sober, be safe, be smart, and a good example to the young hunters in your group. They're watching you. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
6:48 to play in the fourth quarter. Riverton has a 35-26 lead. The Wolverines looking to start the season off with a win here against the Powell Panthers. .6:40 in the fourth quarter. Valdez, top of the key, back here to the right side. Fields goes between her legs, some fancy dribbles. And taking it down to the baseline. And now a 3 ball is nothing but net for Madison Fields. She's got 5 points in the fourth quarter, the only points for him in the fourth quarter. 35-29. Starters getting ready to check back in for Riverton. Olheiser, top of the key, takes a dribble, and then is blocked from behind by Hyde. Takes it across the timeline herself. And they're all kind of stacked up here, Cody. They're trailing, looking for a 3 ball, it kind of looks like. It'll be Bradley guilty of the foul there. She knocked inside on Campbell, and that should be number 3 on Bradley. She'll check out, as does Olsheiser, and Judd's out, Martinez is out. So it's Ridgely, Fegler, Campbell, Hutchinson, and Sheets in the game right now for Riverton. A little give and go. Nice inbounds play. That was well done. Graft on just a little give and go there. It's 35-31, and now Riverton needs to settle down here a little bit. Here's Ridgely on the baseline. Soft shot misses. Fegler on the putback won't go, and the board wiped off the glass by Fields. Fields over the top to Graft. Right side, here's a deep 3 ball from Campbell. That misses. And then Shaylee Campbell on the rebound. She got fouled by the other Campbell. Second team foul against Powell. Just 5 team fouls against Riverton. It's been a really clean game for, preseason basketball, hasn't it?
Yeah, not many foul calls at all, as both of these teams being pretty aggressive on defense.
Deep 3 from Campbell clings out for Riverton. Rebound. Sheets had it, then lost it. Here's Groft on the run. Left-handed layup. Got it. Riverton needs to think about a timeout here. 35 to 33, 2-point lead with 5:07. Fegler down low to Ridgely. Faces up and timeout taken by Riverton. We'll go with them. It's a 2-point contest with 5:01 to play. It's a 60-second timeout on KTAK.
What matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent who lives in Fremont County. Your local Allstate agent, Bill Brown, knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting your home. Call Bill today for a free quote at 856-6573.
Are you buckled up? You better be. It's the law. Police officers and highway troopers can stop and ticket you for not wearing your seatbelt. This is Cody Bears with WYDOT. Keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. Speak up and insist that everyone is belted inside your vehicle. In a crash, an unbelted person can slam into and injure others in your vehicle. Remember, buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become a name you can trust.
Hey, folks, bring you back just a tad early here at 35-33. 5 minutes to play in this one, and Riverton right now being outscored 9-2 in the fourth quarter, and they hold on to a 2-point lead.
Savannah Martinez put on quite the show in the third quarter, and she's over taking a break on the sidelines. It'll be interesting to see how fast she comes back in the game.
Foul whistled right away off the inbounds. Valdez poked out the ball from behind on Ridgely. It ticks just a second off the clock. The inbounds underneath. Hutchinson floats it out. Sheets gets it. Sheets skids to a stop, sends it right side to Ridgely. Down low, Fegler fires the three and knocks it in. How about it, folks? Fegler with 5 points. That's a big one there. Gives him some breathing room. Here's Groft in the paint. Back outside to answer is Valdez. It's soft. That's the first three she's missed. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Riverton basketball. Inbounds. This is Sheets, and Martinez checks in for Fegler. Was it Tammy Fegler? Is that the name I'm looking for?
McKay Fegler.
No. That used to play here. It was before I moved here.
Yeah, it was Tammy.
Yeah. Hutchinson takes the baseline. Hutchinson almost got it to go. That was a good aggressive take here. They really haven't had anybody attack the rim. They've been making their bread here from outside the perimeter, which, hey, works. Sends Hutchinson to the free throw line. She's got 2 points and misses the front side. Couple of substitutions coming here. Jacobson and Jensen in for Powell. And Valdez and Fields check out. First shot is up, second shot is in from Hutchinson. Makes it 39-33, 4:20 to play, fourth quarter. Fields to Groft, top of the key. And Groft gives it right back. And near steal there for Sheets, but it's chased down by Campbell. Groft at the high post, now baseline. It's Jacobson, misses the shot. Martinez gets the rebound. Climbed the ladder for that one. 3:55 in the fourth, 6-point lead for Riverton. Ridgely to Martinez, shakes and then takes a couple dribbles, goes back to Ridgely, and they can drain some clock here with a 6-point lead with 3:40 to play. Martinez not going to have it though. She'll fire a three, it's flat. And the rebound comes back down to Powell. On the move is Campbell to Jensen. And Jensen weaves her way inside, had an open lane and then loses the basketball. Hutchinson comes away with it. Anna, little stutter step. She'll take this coast to coast. Layup's good. Excellent job.
Yeah, great move and a timeout by Powell.
41-33 with 3:15 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll take a time out with them. We're just going to see how long it is here. It is a 30-second timeout on KTAK.
Travel centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
3:15 to play, fourth quarter, Riverton with a lead. Boys game to immediately follow this one.
They're emptying out the gyms between games, so you'll get a different set of spectators coming in for the boys game.
The turnover was pretty quick between the JV game and this game. Across midcourt, Groff loses the basketball, and boy, they're letting him play here. Jump ball, Hutchinson rips it away from Hyde, and the arrows say it's Powell basketball. The inbounds will be Groff. To the top of the key. Campbell stops and then fires down to Valdez. Valdez knocks in another three.
Her third three in the second half.
She's got 9 points. 41-36. Powell can still shoot their way back into this one. Bradley across midcourt. Left side Campbell. I'm sorry, left side to Martinez, and then Ridgely tried to give it back to Martinez. Martinez wasn't looking. Here's Groff in the paint. She's fouled by Bradley. Bradley picks up number 4.
Riverton foul, 1. Bradley.
And Fegler will check in for Ridgely. Inbounds underneath for Powell. Hyde. Here's Campbell for 3. Yes, sir. It's there. Don't go anywhere. We got a ball game here, folks. 41-39, 2:25 to play. Bradley across midcourt. Bounces it right side to Fegler. Catch and shoot 3, no. And both teams have kind of just thrown the offense to the wind here, and it's pull up and pop here. Now slowing things down will be Powell. Campbell at the top of the key. Left side, here's Valdez. Shakes and then kicks baseline. Here's a 3 ball. And it's good. Nothing but net for Fields. And we've got a lead change. 42-41 Powell. Timeout taken. 1-point contest. Riverton wants to talk about it with $1:51 to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 30-second timeout on KTA.
We are building a stronger, safer CWC. Your health is our top priority. If you're coming to the CWC campus, please wear a mask and go online and fill out the daily wellness screening form at healthy.cwc.edu. Wear a mask when you arrive on campus. Find a health screening station in the Health Science Building or the Arts Center Theater. Check your temperature and you're on your way. Again, to fill out the daily wellness form, go to healthy.cwc.edu and we'll see you on campus.
1:51 to play fourth quarter, 42-41. And the Powell Panthers, Lady Panthers with the lead. It's an 18-8 fourth quarter right now. Powell outscoring Riverton. Fegler inbounds to Bradley. Bradley working across midcourt. Gives it to Martinez. Catch and shoot 3, no. Missed it all, and it's brought down by Campbell. The most important thing here for Riverton is don't panic. You got some time left here. And I'm going to run the weave. Left side Groff. Gives it up to Valdez. And it looks like they're going to play for fouls here. 5 team fouls against Riverton, 4 against Powell. Fields back up to the top of the key to Campbell. Campbell in the paint, kicks to Groff, nearly stolen away by Martinez. They get it back now. Here's a 3-ball from Campbell. That doesn't go. Ball is last touched out of bounds by Powell. And head coach Chelsea Bjors said, no, don't do that. I don't think they were looking for a shot. A 1-point deficit for Riverton to overcome. Bradley behind the back across midcourt and then lost the dribble on a high carry. Timeout taken by Powell. 55.7 seconds to play. Still a 1-point contest. We go with them 60 seconds on KTAK.
Create your own sunshine.
Buckle up, tough guy. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Seatbelts keep you hanging in there.
Don't leave your life on the road.
Don't regret the past. Just learn from it.
Superheroes, buckle up.
It's better to buckle up than sorry.
You are enough.
Don't leave your life on the road.
This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, buckle up. Take care of each other on our highways, on the Wind River Reservation, and everywhere else.
Whoa, Travis, how much do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl, and I only have one bag.
What? I've got my rifle, my one change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
55.7 seconds remain. Riverton trails by 1. Powell has just taken a timeout. Groff gets the inbounds, and she'll bounce it low to Hyde back around the bend of Fields. 47 seconds and a stolen ball. Hutchinson tips it away. Now slow down here. Slow down. Set things up and get your shot. No need to rush here. Timeout taken by Coach McIntosh. 37 seconds. And we'll take a timeout with them.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hunting season is here, and that means the Wind River Radio Network and WyoToday.com's Big Bull Contest is back. All you have to do is have a valid elk tag for this year and live in Fremont, Hot Springs, or Washakie County, and you're in. Starting October 1st, bring your legally harvested bull to the Wind River Radio Network's office at 603 East Pershing. Our team will measure it, and then you're in the running for the biggest bull. There's men's, women's, and children's divisions with thousands of dollars in prizes. For more information, visit WyoToday.com.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers back. 42-41. Riverton's got the basketball. Do you play for multiple possessions here, Cody, or you play to try and win it?
Well, I think you get the ball in the hands of Martinez and see what she's got.
Inbounds will be Hutchinson. Gets it Martinez, back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson baseline. Judd, here's Campbell for 3, in and out. Rebound, Martinez goes up with it. She's fouled. 28 seconds on the clock. Savannah Martinez will head to the free throw line.
That was a nice play drawn up, and then the Lady Wolverines come up with a big rebound, Eric. So, 2-shot foul here for Martinez.
Martinez throws up the first, and it's short. Need this one.
A lot of time there, but like to tie it up, put the pressure on Powell.
Valdez checks in and Jensen checks out. The second shot for Martinez is no good. Rebound Powell. Now 23 seconds and a foul. Called. Groff will head to the free throw line on the 1-1.
Still not in the bonus.
No, that's
here.
6, isn't it? Okay. Inbounds. And it's Campbell with it. Campbell fouled right away by Campbell. Now we go 1-on-1. checking in. This is Bradley. And Sheets checks out. Fegler checks in. And Judd will check out.
Don't have to panic here. Just get a rebound.
Front side of the 1-and-1. It is no good. Rebound Hutchinson. And Hutchinson takes it down to the baseline. Pulls up on her own. Missed it. The rebound comes down to Hyde. And with 8 seconds left, a timeout taken by Powell. So a 1-point contest. Hutchinson got a good look there, Cody.
She did. About a 5-footer. Ball went in and out.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Remind everybody that we've got Thermopolis basketball, more Riverton basketball coming. We have Rollins in town tomorrow. We'll carry those games for you right here on KTAK and on WyoToday.com's video stream. We will not have the Sheridan contest on Saturday. We've got Stuff the Bus going on this year, and we're, well, frankly, we're a little short-staffed right now, and we've got a bunch of remotes for that toy drive we do each year, giving toys to about 1,000 kids here in Fremont County. So we'll be doing that on Saturday and then rejoin things next week. I'm just happy to be in a gym calling basketball again. I wasn't sure we were going to get to do it this year, and knock on wood, we make it through the whole season. Did I hit a sour note for you there? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No, I'm all right.
Hopefully you'll be with us in January.
Main thing is let's keep everybody healthy.
Mask usage in the gymnasium is, well, the best I've seen in Fremont County. Powell basketball underneath. They get it in. 7 seconds. Riverton needs to foul. And Bradley will foul out of the game. She got Groft. And Groft will head to the free throw line with 4 seconds on the clock.
Riverton foul one. Bradley, her fifth. 8 team foul.
So at the free throw line will be Groft. She has, let's see, 9 points, looking for 10.
To the line of foul 10, Bradley. Bonus.
Front side of the 1-and-1 is good from Groft. 43-41, and this is a big one here. Shot is up, and it is good. She got them both. 4 seconds for Riverton. Inbounds goes to Fegler, and Fegler is fouled with 1.9 seconds left, and that might have been by design. And now Fegler will get the inbounds. And a timeout taken by Coach McIntosh. Draw something up here for the last 2 seconds. We'll take a 30-second timeout on KTAK.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, you know, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Well, it all comes down to this. 44-41, three-point contest. Riverton needs a three-pointer to tie it, extend things to overtime. Possible to get a 4-point play, but they need a 3 for sure.
It's going to be a catch and shoot here, Eric.
Fegler on the inbounds. Martinez and Campbell have been the hot hands. Fegler gives it to Martinez, takes a dribble, and runs out of time. Didn't get a shot off. Powell wins it 44-41 off of a 20-point fourth quarter to Riverton's 8 points. 9 points in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We come back, we'll look at your stat line and the Clicker Ticket postgame show, and then into the boys pregame show right after this on KTAK.
Gales Carpet One is a proud sponsor of this Riverton Wolverines broadcast. Lombardi once said, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary." Gales wants to applaud these young athletes on their drive to become the best team possible and show the state of Wyoming what it means to be a Wolverine. Gales Carpet One, floor and home, 220 East Main in Riverton. Go Big Red!
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, Leadfoot.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Taking a look at our stat line in this one, we start with Riverton. They were paced by Savannah Martinez with 18 points, 9 points from Shaylee Campbell, 5 points from Anna Hutchinson, 4 from Winter Ridgely. So a total of 5 different Lady Wolverines getting on the board. They were 3 of 8 from the free throw line. And the story on the three-pointers, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers in the contest. So 24 of their 41 came from behind the arc. Now the Lady Panthers win this one. They had 11 points from Groft. She had 6 in the fourth quarter, 10 points for Hyde, all of those in the first 3 quarters. And then 9 points from Ryland Valdez. She was the difference maker from behind the arc. She had 3 threes, 8 points for Fields, and 5 points for Maddie Campbell, and 2 points for Cammie Jensen. They were 6 of 7 from the free throw line. So the difference was made at the line this go around. Now, we got about 8 minutes to go here before the boys' game starts. They're clearing out the gym, and we're going to
player of the game.
Yeah, we do our player of the game at halftime if Coach McIntosh comes up. So I guess we'll wait and see how that works this year, if they're going to stay in the gym or not. I don't know how that works, but player of the game will be Savannah Martinez. 18 points for the Riverton Lady Wolverines. But we'll take another timeout. Back after this for the boys on KTAK, WyoToday.com.
Proud to sponsor youth sports for the best in fresh roasted coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. You'll enjoy the best locally sourced food at Brown Sugar Coffee, 203 Main Street in Riverton.
Here's an important update from Wind River Family and Community Health Care. They are continuing to see patients during this trying time. If you have a cough, shortness of breath, and a fever, call 307-855-2966 or 307-857-9489 before coming to the clinic. A nurse will triage you over the phone. They will ask questions regarding symptoms and recent travel. You can also reach Wind River Family and Community Health Care by calling 856-9281.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
Howdy, partners out there in San County land. This is Gary Michaud from the WRTA bus line. We are looking forward to reconnecting with all our riders and friends once it is safe for the WRTA to operate. In the meantime, the WRTA would like to graciously thank all those who are keeping our county running, especially the healthcare workers. On behalf of Share a Ride and the WRTA, we can't wait to see all your healthy faces when Big Blue reopens. So don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelt, and keep all 4 wheels on the road.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Did you hear that? That's the sound you hear when you know you've just improved your chances of surviving a crash. this Thanksgiving holiday and every single time you get in your vehicle. Be sure you and your passengers always buckle up. When you wear your seatbelt as a front seat occupant, your risk of fatal injury goes down 45%. So be sure you arrive safely this holiday season and always buckle up. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Department of Transportation.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer, for top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain grills, Free Flow and Sundance spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Long have our ancestors debated taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get 2 of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
It's back.
How do I get rid of that?
There, I got it. Welcome back, folks. Eric Pauly, Cody Beers with you here at Riverton High School. As the boys just about ready to get underway in the first bout for them in the 2020-2021 season. And Cody, the Wolverines have taken some lumps over the last couple of years, but they come back with some seniors and some height, and you put a year in the weight room on some of these kids, it makes a big difference physically for them too in 4A ball.
Yeah, 4 starters back, Eric, for the Wolverines. Seniors, Ethan Vaughn, Jared Lucas, Damon DeVries, Aquelo Friday. Good junior class, Blake Dale, Derek Lang, Tanner Johnson, Taylor Stevens, Lucas Engel. And then there's a pair of sophomores on this varsity squad in Kate Gabrielson and Jason Vincent. So, good representation per class for both sheets. It's a Wolverine team that does have some height with Lucas Engel and Jared Lucas.
Last year they were among the taller starting lineups in 4A ball, but size is the maybe not the right. It's you see some 4A football players on 4A basketball teams, and then Riverton has some height, but generally didn't have the strength factor. Which, looking at these kids this year, I mean, between Engel and between Lucas and Friday, they've put some poundage on here. Yeah, which is what they needed to do.
Well, and Riverton generally gets out-muscled on the basketball court in Class 4A, but this team should be able to make up for some of that with good speed. And, speed kills
on the basketball floor. And you got Lucas Engel, Jared Lucas. They're going to get up and down the ball, up and down this court all night long.
It'd be fun to see also some young ball handlers will be getting some extended time here today with, well, not extended time, I mean starting with Dale. I know we're going to see another Paxton on the court this year. That'll be exciting to see, and talk to Coach Sheets about him. He's a freshman that's going to see some time, just kind of plug and play is what he said. And then, of course, Tanner Johnson and Ethan Vaughn, all those kids will see some times handling the basketball as well. So throw 8 minutes on the clock here, and I don't think we. What do we do? The pledge before the girls' game? I think.
Yeah, they did the pledge before the girls tonight. I think you'll get the pledge all year just because we don't have a band here, so
right.
You got a drum line.
A very, very loud drum line. Now, for those of you perhaps just tuning in, if you're at listening online at KTAK or on air at 93.9, we invite you to visit our Facebook page, YO Today, and you can watch our live HD video stream of the game there. And Riverton will have a decided height advantage here, Cody, it looks like, against the Powell Panthers.
This Powell team very physical, though, and you hear a lot of the names from the football season playing for the Panthers. Starters for Riverton, Blake Dale, Jared Lucas coming out. Damon DeVries going to get the start. You got Aquilo Friday coming out. And now the big man, Lucas Engel.
Lucas Engel might be the one that's the most obvious difference in the weight room. He's put on probably 10, 15 pounds. Now, there is no tip-off in COVID basketball.
That is interesting.
It's weird. We'll just say, I mean, it's weird. So there's no tip-off in COVID basketball, and it's just a when it's returns back to normal, it'll return back to normal. So I'm just glad we're playing. So it'll be Powell basketball. They won the flip here, it looks like. And they've got some speed with them. Dipping low, and a nice little dish there. Down underneath is Marchant to Groves. And Groves gets himself a bucket to start things off. Riverton with the basketball. Dale on the right side wing. Sends it left side, and a slow pass stolen away on the move with it here. And easy layup on the other side is Langfelder for two, and it's 4-0. Dale across the midline. Slowing things down a little bit here, gives it up to DeVries. Up top now, Lucas with it. Jared sends it right side back to Dale on the right side elbow. Takes a dribble, defers up top. Aquilo Friday pops for three. Bounces off the back iron outside. It's wiped off the glass by Powell's Jaden Marchant. 7 minutes to play in the first, 4-0. There's a elegant right-handed layup on the left side there by Mason Marchant, and it makes it 6-0 with 6:48 to play. Here's Lucas Engel trying a three ball. That one hits right side of the rim. Jared Lucas on the putback, can't get it to fall. Rebound is Powell. On the move with it is Langfelder underneath. Pumps once, pulls it back down. He'll head back outside. Restarts his dribble and then pulls up for three. In and out. Friday pulls it down, and Coach Sheets wants to talk. He doesn't like something he's seeing right away, so they're going to try to quell it before it starts with 6:27 to play here in the first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
And the fastest flu shot in the West, the Drive-Thru Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-thru hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-thru in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember, Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
6:27 to play in the first quarter. 6-0 lead for the Powell Panthers. Panthers in the white tops with the orange numbering and lettering. Riverton in new unis here in the Cardinal. Here's Dale with a catch and shoot off of a handoff from Lucas Engel. It goes wide, and now Powell pushes tempo the other way. Into the paint. Marchant is fouled on the shot, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Langfelder with about 6 steps on that drive and 1 dribble.
First team foul of the ball game, 6:08 to play in the first. And pushing up the first one, it's good for Mason. 7-0, Powell. Boy, these Powell kids have been in the weight room, haven't they, Cody?
Yeah, they play football in Powell.
Second shot, that's good too. 2 for 2. Now Dale across midcourt. Right side, here's Lucas back to Engel, and floats it to Jared Lucas, and Jared went for the alley-oop there, and he hit the ground hard. He got undercut. That's a little scary there.
Got hammered by Marchant on the play. This Powell team, a lot of success this last year on the basketball court, and they come out firing in all cylinders.
Jared Lucas sends the first one up and out. 8-0 lead right now for Powell Panthers. Dale checks out, and Vaughn checks in for the Wolverines. Second shot is good. So Riverton on the scoreboard. They trail by 7.
The lid is off. Let's go.
Marchant across the mid-court line here. It's Jaden and 2 brothers on the team here. Here's Langfelder, right side wing, pulls back and then drives in again, makes a little room for himself, and they call a foul before the shot. And they say this goes against DeVries. Second team foul, first on DeVries. 5:44 to play in the first, 8-1. Inbounds underneath, and a flip to the left side, well executed as Geller puts one up and in. That's not Geller, is it? I'll have to check on that.
33.
Yeah, that is Geller, never mind. Here's the 3 ball in the corner from DeVries, a little bit soft. Rebound is Powell. So right now, Riverton, the height advantage, not playing into the rebounding numbers. 5:20 to play. Now here, slicing the paint, and a nice floater over the top of an outstretched hand from Lucas Engel. Puts it on the board, and another bucket for the Powell Panthers, 12-1. Marchant slices the paint. Here's DeVries on the baseline. He's open for 2 and makes it count.
Nice pass from Engel.
That's the first field goal for Riverton, comes at the 4:50 mark. Langfelder on the right side wing, goes between his legs, working against DeVries, takes him to the paint, kicks out top of the key, shake left, go right for Marchant, and he backs in and flips to the left side. Now Jaden with it, top of the key, back to Langfelder. Right side wing is Groves. Steps in and then chest pass left side. Here's a 3 ball from Langfelder, hard off the back iron, rebound Powell. And Riverton just getting beat to the basketball right now on the rebounds. Here's Marchant down low and a pump and pull, and up with it is Langfelder. He's blocked. Back out to the baseline. Now top of the key, back to Mason Marchant. And now Groves checks low and then gives and then gets it back, tries it, and he's fouled there by Lucas Engel. 12-3 with 4:08 to play on the Taco John scoreboard.
Powell doing a nice job moving the ball, Eric. And Riverton trying to get the sea legs here in game 1.
Powell at game speed, I'd say right now. Riverton not quite there. First shot is in and out for Groves.
Substitution for Powell, 20, Ratcliffe. For the Wolverines.
Tanner Johnson checks in.
20, Lang.
And Ratliff checks in.
Derek Lang also for Riverton.
Laying in, so it'll be Lucas, Dale, and DeVries getting a break.
At the free throw line for the second free throw.
And Lucas going back in. We got a bloody nose there? I don't know what that was.
Got some blood.
A bloody nose for Derek, so he has to head to the locker room. 4:08. Okay, undershirt. 9-point contest, and nice play there by Mason Marchant. Tell you what, he's an athlete, Cody.
Yeah, these Marchant boys can play.
Vaughn down the court, gives it to Tanner Johnson, tries the three. It goes over the backboard, and it will be Powell basketball.
Like to see a set play here. Get the ball inside, post up, start hitting some bunnies before you throw up the long stuff.
Derek Lang back in. And now he's going to take off a necklace here.
He is starting off with some equipment malfunctions. They made him take off his undershirt, now a necklace, and does he have anything left?
We're good to go here. Full court pressure from Riverton, and they'll play it loose, man on man. Groves across midcourt, and he'll work the paint. He's fouled by Aquelo Friday. See if they'll say it's on the shot or not. It is. He'll shoot 2 times.
Al just a step ahead here in this first quarter, taking the ball aggressively at the hoop.
11-point deficit. Groves back to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Second shot is in and out.
First shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. First shot, in and out.
Substitution for Powell, 23, Sessions.
Got Adrian Geller sporting a 30-year-old beard out here for Powell.
And the backside's good. He makes it count that time. Makes it 15-3 with 3:43 to play in the first quarter. Powell with the lead, Riverton with the basketball. Tanner Johnson, left side wing. Sends it up top here to Friday. Right side to Vaughn. Vaughn takes a dribble and pushes it to Lang. Left side, they bend it to Friday. They'll get a pick set here from Lang. Step back from Friday, goes right back to Tanner Johnson. Good defense here from Powell. And they switch off and get a steal here as Marchant takes this all the way the distance, misses the layup, and Engel gets it pulled down. Vaughn, outlet pass to Tanner Johnson. Thinks about the three and then pulls it back down. Riverton will set up the offense. Engel, right side to Vaughn. On the elbow. Riverton moving left to right here on your radio dial. Derek Lang down on the blocks, pushes it back out. Friday for 3, no. And the rebound is going to be Powell. He was fouled on the rebound. Coming down with it was...
Riverton foul, 20.
Let's see. What was that? Ratliff.
Fouling Derek Lang.
Engel and Friday out.
Lucas with one basket, Eric, sorry.
Lucas and DeVries back in. Jared Lucas. 15-3, 2:50 to play first quarter. Ratliff inside. Marchant. Left side, here's Langfelder for 3. Way over. And Powell again gets the rebound but kicked it out of bounds. The Riverton basketball. Dale on the left side flips it up to Tanner Johnson. And Johnson shakes it right and then just fires it up there. Missed. Dale on the rebound, up and no good. But they're going to say it's an offensive foul.
College ball, that would have not been a foul because there'd be a circle inside the paint. Dale really close to being under the hoop.
2:20 to play, first quarter, 12-point contest. Powell with the lead. 15-3. Groves. Left side and now cross court. Gives it to Ratcliffe. And Groves inside, give and go. Back to Marchant. He'll rise above, fires it in. And now Mason's got 8 points here in the first quarter. 17-3, Powell lead. DeVries pumps and pulls. Feeds Tanner Johnson on the perimeter. He'll step inside and then kicks out to Dale on the right side baseline. Spins his dribble, stolen away. Here's Groves on the move here, left-handed layup, got it. And it's 19-3 with 1:36 to play in the first quarter. Timeout taken. Coach Sheets wants to talk. We go with him. 60 seconds on KTAK.
You want to change the look of your home, but you don't have money for siding right now. It's too late for painting outside. Here's a solution. A new entry door by Wadena Millwork. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander. Save 10% in October on Wadena Millwork entry doors in steel, fiberglass, or traditional wood. These handsome doors are energy efficient, secure, and nearly maintenance-free. See the complete line at Overhead Door, 600 East Main in Riverton, or call 856-DOOR.
It's back! Lander Medical Clinic presents the fastest flu shot in the West. The Drive-Through Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-through hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-through in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember, Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. The Drive-Through Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
$1:36 to play in the first quarter, and Riverton fresh out of a timeout here. They trail 19-3. Inbounds comes from Tanner Johnson to Blake Dale. Crosses midcourt. Sends it right side to Johnson. Feeds low to Engel. Engel spins in the paint, and he's fouled on the shot. Whistle will go against Sessions.
Second team foul. The line for Riverton, 45, Engel. Shooting two.
And Lucas Engel at the free throw line misses hard off the back iron on the front. Wolverines just really haven't found any rhythm on offense.
Not a bit.
Second shot's good. 19-4 with $1:23 to play, first quarter. Marchant at the top of the key, left side. Ratliff to the free throw line, stops his dribble, and then down to the inside, a little hook shot there from Geller, won't go. Rebound Lucas. Dale pushes it to Johnson. They've got numbers. Back to Johnson for three. Yes, sir. There it is. Tanner Johnson hits a much-needed three here for the Wolverines. Makes it 19-7. Still some work to do. Marchant beat up by Dale. Right side Lengfelder picked up there by DeVries. Crosses him over. Got away with a little bit of a hook carry there. And goes right side to Ratliff with 46 seconds to play. Jump stops at the free throw line. Great ball speed movement here for the Powell Panthers. Underneath. Back to Marchant. Right side wing Lengfelder. 36 seconds here. He'll take it all the way underneath. He's blocked by Engel. Knocks it off the backboard. Rebound comes down to Lucas. He'll take this across midcourt himself. Sends it to Johnson. He fires up another three, and it falls back out to the perimeter. And now Lengfelder pumps him, steps back, and he is swatted by Engel from behind. Good hustle. 19-7, 15 seconds to play first quarter. DeVries to Johnson, top of the key. 9 seconds. Johnson flips it back out. Damon stops. Left side, here's Johnson for three. Yes! Big shot there for Tanner Johnson. They finish on a high note. And it's a 9-point contest. 19-10 into the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second timeout on KTAK.
If your plan involves a party, it's your responsibility to plan for a safe and sober ride home. A DWI is a serious crime with serious consequences. This is Cody Beers with YDOT. If you get busted, you may lose your license, pay thousands of dollars in court costs, legal fees, and higher insurance rates. Make sure your last call is a safe one. Order up a sober ride. And please, don't drink and drive.
Whoa, Travis, how much stuff do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl.
What? I've got my rifle, my one change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all of that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
19-10 here on the Taco John's scoreboard. Eric Pauly, Cody Beers. I don't normally get color commentary during basketball season. And Cody's unable to call games here in December, hoping the Chiefs will be back in action in January.
Yeah, we just don't know yet. It depends on what two tribal councils decide to do with school and the lockdown that's going on.
Riverton basketball will start the second quarter. They trail by 9. Friday, Lucas, Engel, and Dale in the game here. And Jared Lucas is going to be fouled on the way up here.
Nice move inside by Lucas. He could have went straight at the defender, kind of went around him and forced the foul. So
nice touch pass too.
See these guys during football, you know, and in basketball, you see what kind of moves they have.
Jared Lucas misses the front side. He's 1 for 3 right now. Dials up the second one, and that one kisses off the back of the rim and out. 19-10. Rebound goes to Powell. Marchant here on the baseline. Strong pass there as he was looking for Groves. Goes out of bounds. Be Riverton basketball. Dale crossing midcourt. Left side, Lucas. And they try the give and go kind of alley-oop there, but Groves was all over that one. He was ready for it. He sends the left side. Here's Marchant in the paint. Spin move. Blocked by Engel out of bounds.
Third block of the first half for Lucas Engel.
He kind of makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Well, and they've been low blocks. I mean, below his head, so nice job.
Inbounds comes away to the outside. Mason Marchant. Right side here to Groves. Thinks and then pulls it down. Back here to Langfelder. Langfelder terminates his dribble, looks inside, and gives and then gets it back to Marchant, and he gets it to fall. That wasn't pretty, but it went in. And he's got 4 field goals and a pair of free throws right now. First one to double digits. 21-10 lead here. Here's a nice pass inside, and the slam dunk from Lucas Engel. Great pass there from Jared Lucas, and Engel throws it down two-handed. 21-12. Marchant misses a shot underneath, and another rebound here for Lucas Engel. Now Dale crosses midcourt. Left side is DeVries. Back up top, Engel faced up here, and then goes right side wing to Friday. Looks low, Jared Lucas. Lucas up off the glass for 2. Lucas was ready to pass that thing and then realized there was nobody behind him. Turned around and scored. 21-14, good run here for Riverton. Marchant, cross court, back to Jaden Marchant. Right side, Groves. Pulls it down and gives it back here to Langfelder. Back outside to Groves. Pumps it and pulls it. Gets it back, nice backdoor pass. It's over the rim. The rebound comes down to Blake Dale, but I tell you what, that was a fancy piece of passing there. Dale on the left side elbow. Terminates his dribble, gives it up to DeVries at 12 o'clock. Gives it back to Engel and gets it back here at the right side. Underneath here's Jared Lucas. Tries it off the glass. Little hook shot won't go. And the rebound comes back down here to Mason Marchant. He takes it the distance and hooks it up and in. He's an athlete. He's got 12. 23-14, 5:17 to play in the second. Friday takes the baseline. And I think he just lost the dribble there. There wasn't anybody home. Outlet pass here to Marchant, and Marchant throws it up, misses. Rebound Friday. Riverton moving left to right here on your radio dial. Aquelo kills it in the paint and then steps through, misses the shot, and it is last touched out of bounds by Friday. He was kind of protecting it, thinking it was last touched by Powell, but that was not the case. Checking in. Go ahead.
A lot of individual play there, and got 4 of their teammates find an open guy.
Jason Vincent checks into the game. There's a kid that has seen the weight room. He looked big with football pads on. Somebody looks bigger on the basketball court. 4:50 play in the second quarter, 23-14. Cross midcourt here is Groves. Groves loses the dribble and gets it back, kicks outside. Right side, here's Jaden Marchant for 3, no. And the rebound is Paxton checking into the game for Riverton. Parker crosses midcourt. Left side to Vaughn. Vaughn right side. And here's Vincent for 3. Why not? First varsity bucket there for Jason Vincent. Gets started early. 23-17. And feeding underneath, just a nice pass there. An easy bucket underneath for Adrian Geller. Good for 2. That's his second bucket. 25-17 Powell. Parker Paxton. Right side wing. Now goes to Vaughn. Terminates his dribble, has it stripped out, and then starts a dribble again here. Brings it to start the offense again over on the paw marks here on the left side wing. Top of the key, Parker Paxton. Right side, Vaughn. Vaughn spins into the paint, steps through on it, tries it off the glass. Why not? It's good. Fancy footwork there for Ethan Vaughn.
Wolverines climbing back.
25-19. Mason marching inside to Jaden. Jaden with a little spin move underneath, misses the shot. Heavily contested there by the bigs down low between Engel and Lucas. Jared Lucas here on the right side wing. Looking low for Lucas Engel. Gives it back outside here to Vincent. Chest pass, left side, Parker Paxton. Paxton to the top of the key. Kills it there to Vincent, right side wing. Down low to Lucas on the bounce pass, and he'll hook up a left-handed shot. Good for 2.
Good energy, guys, by these young guys off the bench. Paxton, Vincent.
100%. 4-point contest now, 25-21. Powell still with the lead. Marchant looking low for Geller. Geller wasn't ready for it. Goes out of bounds as Friday checks back in. And Friday will spell Lucas. DeVries in. Takes out Vincent.
Wolverines on an 11-6 run, Eric.
Timeout taken. We go with them with 2:49 to play in the first half. It's 25-21. The Panthers with the lead. Back after.
While we're hunting,
It's just one beer during lunch.
pour it out or finish it and be done for the day.
But
I've seen you shoot. You have a hard enough time hitting the target without a beer.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies hunt sober, be safe, be smart, and a good example to the young hunters in your group. They're watching you. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent who lives in Fremont County. Your local Allstate agent, Bill Brown, knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting your home. Call Bill today for a free quote at 856-6573.
Are you buckled up? You better be. It's the law. Police officers and highway troopers can stop and ticket you for not wearing your seatbelt. This is Cody Bears with YDOT. Keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. Speak up and insist that everyone is belted inside your vehicle. In a crash, an unbelted person can slam into and injure others in your vehicle. Remember, buckle up for life.
2:49 to play, second quarter. Eric Pauly back with you here at Riverton High School in a pretty empty gymnasium here. Maybe a couple dozen fans on each side, and the younger teams, JV teams here. Vaughn with it. Riverton trails by 4. Steps back to Paxton left side. Sends it into the paint here to Friday. Spin move left side off the glass. Good for 2.
That's where Aquelo can make hay with that left-handed turnaround.
Yes, sir. 25-23. Riverton on quite the run here. Just 6 points for Powell here in the second quarter.
13-6 run.
Yes, sir. Jaden Marchant up top here to Mason. Now, left side wing. Here's a 3 ball. Is that a 3 or a 2?
3.
3 ball good from Ratcliffe. To answer is DeVries, knocks it in. How about it? 27-26. The $1.50 to play. I think it was a 2 there for
where they had their hands up.
Ratcliffe, yeah. Ratcliffe back outside, and Marchant tries it for 3, and it bounces out. Engel corrals it. He'll take it across midcourt himself. Goes to Paxton on the left side wing. He'll fire up a deep 3, and there it is. Paxton lets out a scream with his first varsity points.
Wolverines lead.
29-27 Riverton. Marchant Back out to Jaden. That one's long. DeVries corrals it here on the left side. And loses his dribble. Effort play there from Groves. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball.
Wolverines on a 19-8 run here to open his second quarter. And a good hustle. Young Paxton off the bench really lit this team on fire with great passes.
29-27. There's been a Paxton on the Riverton Wolverines basketball team since I moved here.
Got the old man now on the end of the bench.
Yeah. Here's Vaughn at the top of the key. Left side to Johnson. Riverton leads by 2. He slices the paint, kisses it off the glass, good for 2. And Riverton's starting to play with a little authority here, Cody.
Tanner Johnson, just a very good athlete. Makes things happen. Wolverines, outstanding second quarter.
Johnson to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, misses. And Dale gets the rebound, it's kicked. Riverton basketball. Inbounds will be Johnson with 46 seconds on the clock. Left side to Lucas. Lucas steps into the paint, up and out. Now here comes Powell the other way. Mason marching with it here at the top of the key. Shoves off a little bit on Dale. Sends it outside to Langfelder. Langfelder pumps and pulls, tries the free throw line. And great defense help there from Dale. Up top, Ratcliffe. Jump stops and then goes back out here to Marchand. A little hop, skip, and jump in the lane. Back out, and Sessions blocked, and Lucas gets the rebound. 7 seconds. Vaughn across midcourt. 4 seconds. Behind his back. Vaughn at the free throw line pulls up, fires it, and a little flat off the front of the rim. That'll end the first half. Riverton's got to be happy about the way that went. 31-27. They lead it by 4 after trailing by double digits. We'll take a timeout. Back with the Premier Bono Joint Halftime Show. Back after this on KTA.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
We are building a stronger, safer CWC. Your health is our top priority. If you're coming to the CWC campus, please wear a mask and go online and fill out the daily wellness screening form at healthy.cwc.edu. Wear a mask when you arrive on campus. Find a health screening station in the Health Science Building or the Arts Center Theater. Check your temperature and you're on your way. Again, to fill out the daily wellness form, go to healthy.cwc.edu and we'll see you on campus.
Drive now, text later.
Create your own sunshine.
Buckle up, tough guy. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Seatbelts keep you hanging in there.
Don't leave your life on the road.
Don't regret the past. Just learn from it.
Superheroes, buckle up.
It's better to buckle up than sorry. You are enough.
Don't leave your life on the road.
This is Cody Beers with YDOT. Wherever you are, wherever you're going, buckle up. Take care of each other on our highways, on the Wind River Reservation, and everywhere else.
Whoa, Travis, how much do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl, and I only have one bag.
What? I've got my rifle, my one change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Hunting season is here.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers back with you here at the Premier One Joint Halftime Show. As we'll take a look here at your stat line in this one. For those of you that maybe didn't join us for the girls' game, we might talk to Coach McIntosh here. That was my fault. I didn't get with them before we got started here. And they have to leave the gymnasium after the game, and I actually don't know if they can get back. I'm assuming they can get back in. I don't know. But they vacate the premise here, so we might not be able to visit. We might have to do that actually on the post-game show for the girls this year. We'll see how it works. Taking a look at the stat line in this one. We start with the Riverton Wolverines. They are paced by Tanner Johnson with 8. 5 points for Jared Lucas, 5 points for Damon DeVries, 3 points for Parker Paxton, 2 points for Ethan Vaughn, 2 points for Aquelo Friday, 3 for Jason Vincent, and 3 for Lucas Engel. As a team, they are 2 of 7 from the free throw line. And then on the flip side here for Powell, they've got 12 from Mason Marchant, and 4 from Geller, 2 from Ratliff, 2 from Langfelder, 5 from Groves, and 2 from Jaden Marchant. Quarter-by-quarter scoring, this is kind of the story here. Riverton finished the first quarter with, let's see here, 10 points at the end of the first. And then the Powell Panthers, they had a run here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. And then Riverton outscores them in the second quarter, 21 to 8. Well, you don't see that every day.
No, it was just a great comeback by Riverton, Eric. They hit some shots. They started working the ball inside. It was a timeout called by Bo Sheets late in the first quarter, which led to Riverton starting to move the ball inside. And then they were able to set the outside shot. Tanner Johnson knocked down one, actually several, and Ethan had a couple shots too. Ethan Vaughn, just good defense too. And then we had, of course, Lucas Engel slam one down. He had great defense, had 3 block shots. It was a good first half for the Wolverines.
He did that pretty easy too, didn't he?
He's got springs.
He does. We'll take another time out here, folks. We'll come back and look at, we don't have any other scores around the state really to talk about tonight, but talk about other games we've got coverage for Thermopolis this weekend, another set of Riverton games tomorrow. Thermop is down over in the southeastern part of the states, and Ernie Over will be down in the Bridger Valley tomorrow covering some Wind River Cougs basketball for us. So sit tight back after this here in the halftime show on KTAK.
Network and WyoToday.com's Big Bull Contest is back. All you have to do is have a valid elk tag for this year and live in Fremont, Hot Springs, or Washakie County, and you're in. Starting October 1st, bring your legally harvested bull to the Wind River Radio Network's office at 603 East Pershing. Our team will measure it, and then you're in the running for the biggest bull. There's men's, women's, and children's divisions with thousands of dollars in prizes. For more information, visit WyoToday.com.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Gales Carpet One is a proud sponsor of this Riverton Wolverines broadcast. Lombardi once said, "The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary." Gales wants to applaud these young athletes on their drive to become the best team possible and show the state of Wyoming what it means to be a Wolverine. Gales Carpet 1, floor and home, 220 East Main in Riverton.
Go Big Red!
Do you have a lead foot? Here's some heavy news. Speeding is one of the leading causes of traffic crashes. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. Don't put your schedule above everyone else's safety. Stop tailgating. Don't try to beat traffic lights. And please, pass safely and legally. Drive at safer speeds. Remember the posted speed limit. Slow down. Look out for the other driver. Slow down, leadfoot.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to sponsor youth sports for the best in fresh roasted coffee, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the weekends. You'll enjoy the best locally sourced food at Brown Sugar Coffee, 203 Main Street in Riverton.
Here's an important update from Wind River Family and Community Health Care. They are continuing to see patients during this trying time. If you have a cough, shortness of breath, and a fever, call 307-855-2966 or 307-857-9489 before coming to the clinic. A nurse will triage you over the phone. They will ask questions regarding symptoms and recent travel.
Eric Polly, Cody Beers back with you at halftime. 31-27, Riverton came back to take the lead after being down double digits in this one and did it on the back of really some spectacular bench play. And early on, this is exciting. I mean, this is cool. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Wolverines on the scoreboard. And it's been a couple years since we've had 8. I mean that. It's been a couple years since we've had 8 different Wolverines on the board in the first half.
Well, and it was fun to see some young guys come off the bench. Vincent, Paxton, and just light a fire under these old guys. And then everything started working inside and outside. It was a 21-8 run in that second quarter for the Wolverines. Got to keep it up because this is a very athletic, very talented Powell squad. Powell's going to give Worland a run this year in 3A, I believe.
You know, Lander's going to be pretty darn good.
Oh, they are. And Worland feels like they have unfinished business after not getting to go for a state title. Same with Lander.
Same with Lander, yeah. Powell with the basketball to start the second half. Marchant to Marchant here to start things off. Right side wing, Langfelder, beat up here by DeVries. Slide inside, kicks out. Here's a 3-ball on the way from Groves. Nothing but net. And Powell starts things off with a 3-ball. Riverton basketball. Dale crosses midcourt. They lead by 1. Jump stops and then gives it up. Here's DeVries. Baseline fader is good. And quarterback gets a bucket. 33-30, Riverton on the Taco John scoreboard. Langfelder to the free throw line, jump stops, throws it up over the outstretched hands of the Riverton defenders and misses. Here's Ingle, spin move up off the backboard for 2.
From DeVries, that reminded you of football. Quarterback to one of the best offensive receivers in the game this year.
It's great footwork there from Ingle. Great body awareness. Marching here at the top of the key, beat up here. Blake Dale flies after the basketball. He'll get a round of applause from the bench, but will be whistled for the foul.
And you love when your guys on defense will lay it out there. It was a foul, but those are the kind of things that light a team on fire.
That's the kind of hustle kid he is. He'll have floor burns, by the end of the game. Ball knocked out of bounds underneath, last touch by Aquelo. 6:41, third quarter. Inbounds underneath. Groves knocked back at him, and I think it went off of him. Nope. Thought it went off his shoe.
That's great hands there by Lucas Engel.
6:40, third quarter, 35-30. Riverton with the lead. Baseline Groves, pumps, and then he's being trailed by Engel. He gets blocked by Lucas, and then the putback is there from Geller. He's got 6. Scored in all 3 quarters now. 35-32. Engel underneath, nice and easy.
Well,
good
great
for
pass.
2.
You got to go back to that every time until they stop Lucas Engel.
Langfelder on the baseline. Back outside, here's Groves. And Groves down low, has it knocked back by Engel, then gets it back. Spins it outside to Langfelder on the right side wing, defended by DeVries to the free throw line. Kicks outside, pumping and taking it to the line, to the lane, up and in. That kid's a pretty good basketball player. Mason Marchant's got 14.
Great athlete.
5:48 to play, third quarter. Dale on the left side. Sends DeVries away from him, gets a pick here from Lucas. And goes back to DeVries, backdoor Friday, underneath, left-handed, won't go, rebound gets his own. And it's stolen away, and a jump ball. On the baseline, it'll be Riverton basketball.
Great work by Friday, but he made the mistake of going down and dribbling the ball, and then he lost it.
Inbounds Engel. DeVries back to Friday on the baseline. Tries it, and kisses it off the glass for 2. Friday might be the most well-rounded player on this team. He's a great three-point shooter. He can play the post. He's a good ball handler. Plays solid defense. There's Marchant out to Langfelder. Now top of the key with it is Geller. Back right side to Groves. 5 minutes to play in the third. Riverton leads by 5. Groves kind of forced one up there. The rebound is Geller. Geller goes up with it, and he misses. And finally pulled down and away by Engel. Chest pass long down the court. Here's DeVries for 3. Clangs off the back. And Marchant will be fouled by DeVries going the other way. Vaughn, Paxton, and Johnson getting ready to check in for the Wolverines. And we'll have Ratliff, Sessions checking in for the Panthers. 5-point contest, 4:43 in the third quarter, 39-34 Riverton on the Taco John scoreboard. Langfelder sends it in, and it will be controlled by Ratcliffe across the center circles. Right side, back to Langfelder, picked up there by Paxton. Hand in his face, the shot is off the glass for 3.
Wow.
And makes it 39-37. Here's Tanner Johnson to answer. Yes!
Guess what? You make an extra pass and you get a wide open 3. Great job by Paxton.
Johnson with his third three-pointer in the contest, 42-37. Couple of crossovers here and backdoor cut. Here's Geller off the glass for 2. He's a good utility player. He's kind of got that old man game.
Yeah.
He's nothing fancy, but he makes a little space for himself, and he's hard to defend.
He's got that chin beard thing going too. I like little facial hair in high school.
Lucas checks out. Friday checks in.
Some serious sideburns, you know.
3:57 to play in the third. 42-39 Riverton. Paxton defers to Johnson, starts his dribble at the top of the key, rolls off of the pick, and then Engel gets knocked around. They're going to say he traveled.
He got pushed around a little bit.
There was some contact there. Engel pleading his case will fall on deaf ears. Across midcourt with it. Ratcliffe gives it up to the top of the key. Now Marchant kind of head faking here and then starts his dribble on a crossover, loses it, and then flips it back over here to Ratcliffe on the right side. Powell Panthers moving left to right here on the radio dial, and a whistle will blow a foul for a moving pick here against Sessions.
Yeah, Sessions with his shoulder. You know, Eric, they used to call sideburns like that chops back in my day. Nice chops, young man.
Back in here. Did you have them?
No.
3:26 to play in the third, 42-39. Vaughn on the inbounds gives it up to Johnson. Picked up at the top of the key, right side now to Paxton. Paxton has it stolen away by Langfelder. Paxton trailing him, and Langfelder takes it the distance. Good for 2.
That's the vet taking the freshman to school on that one.
Paxton at the top of the key. Backdoor pass to Tanner. Johnson sends it into Engel at the high post. He faces up, makes a little room. Jumper is off. Rebound Mason Marchant. He pushes tempo here. He'll take this into the paint. Spin move off the glass. My goodness. Boy, he just has a will to get it in there, doesn't he?
Powell back in the lead.
43-42, Johnson to answer back, misses. Rebound is going to be a foul against Riverton, as Vaughn tried to swat it down. 2:37 to play third quarter, 43-42. Jared Lucas checks in, and Engel checks out. Inbounds off of full court pressure is in cleanly to Marchant, and then Vaughn is going to be whistled for riding the back there. Called for the push. He'll pick up his second.
14 fouls on Riverton.
Vincent to check in. And he'll pull Friday out of the game. He just went in. Inbounds goes to Mason Marchant. Ratliff with it now on the left side elbow as Dale gets ready to check in for Riverton. Underneath, and now there was actually a foul there. They didn't call it. Sessions gets the bucket, but
2 hands in the back.
yeah, Vaughn had him in the back there. No whistle. Here's Johnson on the other side. Yes, sir. Vincent. Yeah, Vincent good for 3. That's
off
his
the bench
second.
Twice, and he's popped 2 threes.
Ratliff up top, and Langfelder working on Paxton. Paxton staying in front of him. Left side. And Marchant. 45-45 here. Into the paint. Pulls up from the free throw line. Contested. Misses. And it will be Riverton basketball. The board from Johnson goes to Vaughn across midcourt. Left side wing. Here's Paxton. Inside, Jared Lucas makes a little room for himself. Pushes it up. Misses. And then they foul on the rebound. And they're going to whistle Sessions for this one. Sessions actually had position there, but
I think his
let's say
headband
undercut or what it was.
I think his headband got him. Sessions kind of stuck his face right into Lucas, and Jared again able to maneuver around Sessions, draw the foul.
45-45, buck 35 to play in the third quarter. Inbounds will be DeVries. Substitutions for the Wolverines. Dale in the game, DeVries in the game. Jared Lucas, Engel, and Vincent still in. Shot missed off the inbounds by Lucas, and here comes Powell the other way. Jaden Marchant, left side. Here's a 3 ball from Ratcliffe. It's way over. The board is brought down by Graham. And Powell will reset. Groves underneath, and a foul whistled on the shot. Sessions going up with it. Sessions does a nice job there of creating the contact, because if he went up, if he didn't double pump that, he was going to get blocked. But he went into the body, and he'll head to the free throw line. .45 apiece, and a high arcing free throw is good on the front side for Sessions. That's his 3rd point, looking for 4. 46-45, and second one falls. 72 seconds to play. Friday back in, Vincent out. And it'll be Dale bringing it across midcourt. 47-45 Powell. Dale in the paint, looking for Jared Lucas. It was a sneaky pass, but I don't think Lucas could see the ball. Powell basketball. Groves with it here, top of the key. Left side is Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe to the top of the key. Now right side back here to Marchant. 42 seconds to play, third quarter. 47-45 lead for the Powell Panthers. Groves, left side baseline. Ratcliffe bunch of touch passes here for them. Groves working on DeVries, takes the baseline off the glass, good for 2, and I don't know how he got that thing up there.
Great move.
Yeah.
Got the baseline on that Wolverine zone defense.
49-45. Dale gives it to Engel. Engel steps in and then flips it to Jared Lucas down on the blocks. Lucas turns and shoots, good for 2. Nothing fancy. And Lucas does a nice job there. He's, in years past, been guilty of kind of pushing off down there, and he got called for it a lot, and there he just kind of gave a little bump and then turned and shot. Makes it 49-47 at the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 60-second timeout back in the fourth quarter after this.
And community health care by calling 856-9281.
Lehman Studios is a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. Lehman Studios offers sports cards, mugs, statuettes, plus several photo package options. Visit us today at 210 West Main in Riverton. Lehman Studios, 856-3941.
Howdy, partners out there in 10 County land. This is Gary Michaud from the WRTA bus line. We are looking forward to reconnecting with all our riders and friends once it is safe for the WRTA to operate. In the meantime, the WRTA would like to graciously thank all those who are keeping our county running, especially the healthcare workers. On behalf of Share a Ride and the WRTA, we can't wait to see all your healthy faces when Big Blue reopens. So don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelt, and keep all four wheels on the road.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
8 minutes to play, and it's a 2-point contest. Powell leads by 2, 49-47. Halftime score, it was 31-27. Riverton with a lead, and Powell has battled back. They've taken a 2-point lead here to end the third. They've got the basketball to start the fourth. Marching on the baseline, kicks back out. Langfelder for a deep 3, missed it all. And it hits the soffits here in the gym, and it'll be Riverton basketball off the bounce.
Now we just need some soffit offense.
I don't know what that means. Friday in the corner, it goes low to Lucas. Lucas is fouled by Mason.
Yeah.
Marchand there. Run him on the arm.
This Powell team was 6 seniors, Eric, and they've been playing together for a long time.
Inbounds goes to DeVries, and boy, he just blasted towards the rim there, but missed the shot. Here comes Powell the other way. Groves up, swatted by Engel out of bounds. That's number 4 for him in the ball game. Say he would be an early leader in the state, I think, maybe this week.
Oh, yeah.
Geller gets the inbounds, little too high on his pass, but it's corralled back in by Marchand. And Marchand kind of just walked into the paint there.
Oh, my.
They'll call a foul.
Wow.
It goes against DeVries. 2-point contest, 7:27 play, fourth quarter. The inbounds goes to Marchand, then back to Groves, right side wing. Top of the key to Jaden. And Jaden steps in, kicks out. Here's Mason at the free throw line. Draws the double team there. Dale and Lucas in on him, and then he goes up with it anyway and makes it count. He's just, he's able to make space for himself wherever he's out on the court.
Great athlete.
51-47 Powell on the Taco John scoreboard. 6:57, here's Friday for 3. Yes! That's his first tray of the ball game. Makes it 51-50, back to a 1-point contest. Left side, here's Marchand for 3.
Wow.
My goodness.
It's getting up around 20, Eric.
22.
Oh, boy.
Or, I'm sorry, let's see here, 17, 19, 21. 54-50, stolen away. Here's the Powell Panthers with the top of the key. Into the paint, jump stop, skid stop. Yep. Back out to Langfelder and an over and back call. He was unable to get there.
There's a makeup call there.
54 to 50.
This thing's going to get physical. Riverton remembers what Powell did to him in 0 week during football. Chance to get even right here on the hardwood.
Dale crosses the 10-second line. Chest pass left side to Friday. Aquelo takes a couple of dribbles and then floats it low to Ingo. He'll catch, turn, and shoot. In and out. Touched the net and came back out. 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Powell is not slowing the tempo. Mason marching. Oh, my goodness.
Got to stop that guy.
Taking control here. He's got 7 points in the fourth quarter. 56-50.
Got to defend him out toward the 10-second line.
He's got more in the tank. Here's Engel on the base, or I'm sorry, Lucas on the baseline, back outside to Dale for 3. And that clangs out, goes to the top of the backboard, and comes back down. .536 to play in the fourth. 56 to 50 on the Pepsi scoreboard. Left side wing. Up to the top of the key, Mason again, and this is his ball game right now. Crosses over on Dale, takes him to the paint, baseline pass. Geller up with it, off the glass, good for 2. Geller now with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. Here's Engel, off the glass, good for 2. Engel now scoring in all 4 quarters. And Engel with another block. That time I thought I heard a slap there. Down went Sessions, and now Lucas will control the ball and get a timeout. So 58-52, a 6-point contest. Powell has the lead. We'll take a timeout with 4:50 to play in the fourth on KTAK.
That's the sound you hear when you know you've just improved your chances of surviving a crash. This Thanksgiving holiday and every single time you get in your vehicle, be sure you and your passengers always buckle up. When you wear your seatbelt as a front seat occupant, your risk of fatal injury goes down 45%. So be sure you arrive safely this holiday season and always buckle up. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Department of Transportation.
58-52, Eric Pauley, Cody Beers back with you. 4:50 to play, 6-point contest. And right now the Wolverines battling Mason Marchant right now. The kid's been just incredible in the game.
Well, and you can't trade buckets with Powell. You got to get some good defensive stops and climb into this.
He's got 23 on the night. Friday, left side baseline. Trey is just a little bit to the left. Engel gets the rebound, back off the glass, kisses it in for 2. Nice job.
He makes it look easy.
And Engel now into double digits. He's got 11.
5 blocks. Half a dozen rebounds.
I was going to say, he's on his way to a double-double here if he gets a couple more rebounds. 4:20 to play, and Ratcliffe in the paint, kicks back outside to Langfelder. 4-point contest. Now there are 6 fouls on Riverton, so they could potentially just play clock here if they're Powell. With 4:11 to play, Powell would shoot the rest of the way. Vincent checks in. Did they change the rule on tucking in uniforms? It seems like they don't call that anymore.
Depends on the officials, I think.
58-54, 4:11 to play in the fourth. Inbounds. Groves has it stolen away. Vaughn steps in front, and then Vaughn throws it over the top, gives it to Tanner Johnson. He has to bounce it back in, and then guess who? Mason Marchant.
Good job, Vaughn.
Gets it. And now it's Ratcliffe working his way across midcourt. Ratcliffe gives it up. Groves in the corner. Back to Jaden Marchant. 58-54, left side wing. It's back to Mason, top of the key. Shakes right on Vaughn, and then an offensive foul? Yes, no. Called against Vaughn.
Vaughn was holding on before he got hit.
Yeah, I think if Vaughn hadn't have been there might have been an offensive foul call, but he fouled him first. That'll be his third. So Mason heads to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 on the night. Front side is good. So we shoot the rest of the way. We're in the bonus for Powell. 3:41 to play in the fourth. 59-54 makes it 60-54. 6-point contest. Timeout on the floor. We go with them back after this on KTAK. Wild.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Ballard, Dr. Hinkle, and Dr. Frazier offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply is proud to support local high school sports teams for home heating, outdoor grilling, and barbecue, along with the best in spas and hot tubs. See Porter's Mountain View Supply, your locally owned dealer, for top brands like Hearthstone, Quadrifire, and Blaze King stoves, Weber, Big Green Egg, and Green Mountain grills, Free Flow and Sundance spas, along with service after the sale. Call Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton at 856-6993. Porter's.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers with you here, 60-54. And Cody, the Wolverines fought back into this thing, took the lead, and then Powell kind of turned the tables on them in the third quarter. It was a 49-47 into the third quarter, and then Mason Martian has just taken over here in the fourth quarter. He's got 9 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah, you got to keep him out around midcourt and keep him away from the three-point line too.
Riverton basketball, Vaughn hands it off here to Tanner Johnson. Top of the key, and he'll fire a three. It's not there. Rebound Vincent. Johnson for three again, no. And this time Ratcliffe pulls it down and away. Pushing tempo is Mason Marchant. Marchant loses it, back underneath. Here's Graham. Graham is blocked from behind by Jared Lucas.
Yep.
And a travel whistled against Ethan Vaughn on the ensuing possession.
Well, a guy ran up on Vaughn, and Tanner Johnson he was caught between passing it and jumping. It's now or never for the Wolverines.
3:11 to play, 60-54 on the Taco John scoreboard. Vaughn out, Vincent out, Johnson out. It's Friday, Dale, DeVries, Lucas, and Engel in the game. And again, we're in bonus territory here, so Powell could just play to win off the free throw line. Groves to Jaden, now Mason Marchant. Cross court, stolen away by DeVries. DeVries jumps, fires it, and misses. Got a good look at it, but couldn't get it to go. Groves gets the rebound, and now Ratcliffe the other way. Ratcliffe is fouled by DeVries trailing, and that'll send him to the free throw line with 2:40 to play in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes it's about making that extra pass. DeVries with a great defensive play. He had Lucas Engel coming in behind him wide open, and he didn't see him.
Graham checks out, and Geller checks in for Powell. 8th team foul against Riverton. Front side is good. Gets the shooter's bounce there for Ratcliffe. It's his second bucket of the ball game. He's got 3. Paxton checks in. DeVries checks out. And Ratcliffe ready to try it again. Up and out. Rebound Riverton. Dale pushes the tempo right to left here on your radio dial. Paxton feeds low to Engel. Draws the double team back to Paxton. The lefty throws up a 3. It's good. And Paxton has an effect right away. Once again, he's got 6 pair of threes in the game. 61-57. 2:16 to play in the fourth. A crossover here. Mason into the paint. Elevates, little too soft.
That's
Rebound is going to be, let's see, they call a foul here. They did. Over the back against Mason.
Yeah, 3 times, and they finally got him on the 3rd one. So
61-57. 2:06 to play in the 4th. And Dale brings the ball down for Riverton. And Dale takes it down to the left side baseline. Down low to Engel, back outside. Here's Paxton for 3, in and out. 1:50 to go, and on the move with it here is Geller to Jaden. Now outside to Langfelder, $1:40 to play. Langfelder into the paint, kisses it off the glass, missing, and the putback from Geller is there.
Geller, he just works and works and works.
He's got 12. Here's Engel, left side baseline. Engel kicks it to Friday. He catches and shoots the 3, knocks it in. And it'll make it 63-57 with $1:22 to play. 60-second timeout on KTAK.
Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit nreca.org. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you.
Eric Pauly, Cody Beers back with you. 63-60 on the Taco John scoreboard. The lead is in the hand of the Powell Panthers. There are 4 team fouls against Powell, 18 fouls against Riverton, and the Panthers have the basketball. Groves on the inbounds, gives it to Mason. Across the timeline, beat up there by Dale. And
Clock did
clock
not
issue
start.
here.
Now it starts when the referee says start it.
We'll see what they do here, if they're going to restart it or if they're going to just take off a couple seconds here, or what's the deal?
Well, there was 123 and now 121. So 18 fouls on Riverton. So still in the bonus, but Powell going to get a chance to shoot free throws down the stretch.
Still working on getting the clock right here. $63-60 with 75 seconds left.
Jeopardy here.
They're trying to decide how much time actually ticked off the clock. Of course, Riverton wants less, and Powell wants more. It's now down to $1:15.
It's 123. They don't know how much was on there.
That seems like a little more time than it actually.
There was 123.
They're talking about the score. They're talking about.
They were talking clock. He looked at me.
We're still at a pause here.
Oh. He looked. He pointed like it was clock, and I got it right here. It was score.
Score discrepancy.
So, yeah, so we got some points back.
See, I wonder if this goes all the way back to that
three-pointer.
Three-pointer. Yeah.
Scott called it a while ago.
Yeah. I think they only gave him a 2, but I thought it was a 3. That was back in.
It was Landon.
That was all the way back in the second quarter. So 61 to 60.
That'll give the Hall of Famer something to talk about.
And we've got more Riverton basketball for you tomorrow. Same time, same place. It'll be the Rollins Outlaws in town. And then Wind River games tomorrow at 11:30 and 3. The boys have Kimmer and Rich County.
Been a long time since Rollins played a high school basketball game in Riverton.
Well, 61 to 60 is the score.
Wow.
Okay. Buck 15 to play, and it is Powell basketball. Now this is Langfelder. Down low to Geller. Good for two. I don't know if you got any better utility player on the court right now than Geller. 63 to 60. DeVries right side. Here's Dale. Chest pass left side. Paxton pumps and pulls. He gives it back to DeVries. He'll fire up the three ball in and out. The rebound controlled by Mason. And he'll control it. Gives it back to Jaden now. 43 seconds to play. Jaden is fouled by Vincent. Send him to the free throw line on the 1-and-1. After this, we'll shoot two from here on out. 9th team foul.
Jaden Marchand, has he scored today?
Yeah, he's got two.
Well, that's definitely the brother you want there.
Vincent checks out. Friday back in. And the shot is no good. Friday across midcourt, 35 seconds, three-point contest. In the corner is Engel. Back to DeVries. Sends it left side to Friday, and he'll throw up the three. That's soft. And the rebound is Marchand. 20 seconds. He is fouled by Engel. And I'll send him to the free throw line two times.
Just a tough way to end this game, kind of like the girls' game, Eric. Lady Wolverines with a chance and lost a one-pointer, and this one right down to the nubs here.
He's 4 for 4 on the evening.
So yeah, 27.
25. And he misses the front side. 63 to 60 with 20.3 on the clock. And second shot's good. Makes it a 4-point contest, 64 to 60. Timeout on the court. We go with them. 60 seconds on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Long have our ancestors debated taco or quesadilla. Now, Taco John's has finally found the answer. Both. Introducing the Chicken Quesadilla Taco. A taco made with a cheesy quesadilla shell filled with grilled all-white meat chicken and chipotle sauce. And now you can get two of them for just $5. History and tacos made. Taco John's. Crunching. Bigger, bolder, better.
It's back! Lander Medical Clinic presents the fastest flu shot in the West. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-thru hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-thru in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember Wednesday.
64 to 60. Powell has the lead. Riverton has the basketball.
You got to get two here, Eric.
Inbounds will be DeVries. Gets it into Friday. I'm looking for Parker. Friday to Engel. Left side DeVries. DeVries right side to Friday. 8 seconds here. Friday throws it up and in. Got it for two. Timeout taken, and Riverton will have 6 seconds to get the ball back. Might have taken a little too long there, but a good shot from Friday. We go with him for a timeout here on KTAK.
From 9 until 1, the Drive-Thru Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
You want to change the look of your home, but you don't have money for siding right now. It's too late for painting outside. Here's a solution. A new entry door by Wadena Millwork. Hi, this is Chuck Parmley with Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander. Save 10% in October on Wadena Millwork entry doors in steel, fiberglass, or traditional wood. These handsome doors are energy efficient, secure, and nearly maintenance-free. See the complete line at Overhead Door, 600 East Main in Riverton, or call 856-DOOR.
It's back! Lander Medical Clinic presents the fastest flu shot in the West. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic. Every Wednesday and Saturday in October, you can drive in, roll up your sleeve, and get a flu shot without ever leaving your car. Drive-thru hours are Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. Drive-thru in your car, your motorcycle, your bike, unicycle, skateboard, even your horse. Remember, Wednesday 4 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 until 1. The Drive-Thru Flu Clinic at Lander Medical Clinic.
64-62. Wolverines trail by 2 with 6.9 seconds on the clock. Powell with the inbounds, gets it in, and Jaden Marchant fouled right away.
Perfect.
5.5 seconds on the clock, and he'll head to the free throw line 2 times.
Riverton foul 2, Dale. His fourth. Third.
And Dale picks up his third. Jaden is 0 for 1
2 shots
on the evening. The lefty puts it up and in. That's a big shot there.
Way too quiet on the home floor.
65-62. The Bigs come in for the rebound here. Assuming Riverton, if they get the rebound, will call a timeout. Second shot is good. He got them both. Ice in his veins. They get it into Friday. Friday over to Paxton. Paxton shoots. Scores. It's good, but that's the end of the ball game. They lose by 1. 66-65. Paxton with a crazy 3 to end it. If he'd been fouled, it would have been a different story. But holy cow, what a shot. There's something in the DNA there, isn't it?
Oh, boy.
We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back, and we'll visit with Coach Sheets and take a look at our stat line in this one. You're listening to Wolverines basketball on KTAK.
If your plan involves a party, it's your responsibility to plan for a safe and sober ride home. A DWI is a serious crime with serious consequences. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. If you get busted, you may lose your license, pay thousands of dollars in court costs, legal fees, and higher insurance rates. Make sure your last call is a safe one. Order up a sober ride. And please, don't drink and drive.
Whoa, Travis, how much stuff do you need to take hunting? You pack like a girl.
What? I've got my rifle, my 1 change of clothes, and my 4 coolers of beer.
Well, you might as well stay home. You drink all of that, you won't be able to hit an elk if he's in the tent with you.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies stay sober, be safe, be smart, and set a good example for the young hunters in camp. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag. This message is brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program.
Hey, no alcohol while we're hunting.
It's just 1 beer during lunch.
Pour it out or finish it and be done for the day.
But
I've seen you shoot. You have a hard enough time hitting the target without a beer.
Be a friend. Insist that your hunting buddies hunt sober, be safe, be smart, and a good example to the young hunters in your group. They're watching you. Filling up on alcohol won't help you fill your tag.
Welcome, folks, to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. And we're joined here by Riverton head coach Bo Sheets. Coach, kind of a story of ups and downs here from you guys battling back there in the first half to take the lead headed into halftime. You guys had a slow start, but showed some grit there in the first half. Can you hear me? No?
No.
Hold on 1 second here.
You want this one?
Yeah, why don't you hand him that one? I don't know what's going on with these things. All right. All right, we'll try that again. Sorry about that, Coach.
No worries.
No, I was saying, The first half kind of a story of ups and downs. You guys had a slow start to battle back there to take the lead at halftime.
Yeah, the boys did a good job. We came out obviously not on fire like we should have, and they took a big 19-3 lead. It might have even been more than that. So yeah, to battle back and get the lead was great. We went inside out, got a lot of good shots, and then we went away from it. We took some really dumb shots, some quick shots. Didn't play exceptionally well defensively. So it is early. This is a team that we played well with. Obviously, we coulda, shouldas, and I like how the boys competed. I just don't like how it took us a while to get into it. So that's on me as a coach, getting them ready. We weren't ready to go in kind of a different atmosphere. We talked about how we got to bring our own energy this year, and we definitely didn't have the energy to start the game.
Well, Coach, one of the highlights for me in this game, I genuinely don't. I think it's been probably 4 years since Riverton had 8 kids on the scoreboard at the end of the first half. Sure. I mean, you guys had points off the bench.
We did, and those boys did a good job giving us a spark. And I think as the year goes on, we'll have 8 or more each night. And so it is tough getting a rotation early. So that's part of just getting a feel for where the boys fit in. What teams you're playing gives a lot of that. This team tonight was really quick, really fast. They could dribble the ball and penetrate. Number 4 was tough. They handled the ball really well. So, their quickness gave us a little bit of trouble, obviously. And so your hat's off to Powell for, being able to be physical, but yet quick with the ball and penetrate. So that's a pretty decent team.
For sure. Athletic team.
Yeah.
Rebounding-wise, one of the things I think last year that Riverton struggled with was size, not necessarily height, but strength.
Right.
And it looks like your boys have been in the weight room.
Yeah, all of the boys have grown, so that's good to see, and they have been in the weight room and gotten stronger, and so I'm excited for what the year holds. Compete with kind of the teams that do have kind of stronger teams. I'm excited to see how we'll match up with those guys.
Hitting on the young guys just one more time here, quarters-wise.
Right.
How much usage will you have from Paxton, Vincent, some other kids that were on the bench there? Is it kind of to be determined here since this is your preseason?
Yeah, it is. They played 3 in the JV and did a good job. So they had 3 to play in the varsity, and they came in and gave us good minutes. So you know how that goes. When you have good minutes, you obviously earn more.
Right. All right, Coach, we appreciate it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Rollins out west tomorrow.
You bet. Thank you, guys. All right, appreciate it. Bye.
Okay, take a look here on our stat line in this one, and I got to figure out. I must have a dead pot on here. Yeah, take a look at our stat line in this one. I'll worry about that later. 12 points for Aquino Friday. He led Riverton. 11 points for Tanner Johnson. 11 points for Lucas Engel. There's 3 different Wolverines in double digits, and then 2 just outside. Parker Paxton had 9 points for Jared Lucas, 7 points for Damon DeVries, and then 6 points for Jason Vincent, 2 points for Ethan Vaughn. Those young guys coming off the bench, Paxton, the freshman, he had 3 threes in the game, and then Vincent, he had 2 threes in the ball game. That's never a bad thing to get that off the bench. On the flip side here for Powell, they were paced by Mason Marchand. He was the driving force in this game. He had 26 in my book. And we got 8 points from Groves, 14 on the board here from Geller, a great utility player, and he had 10 of those in the second half. 7 points for Longfeller, 4 points for Sessions. Ratcliffe had 3, and then 4 points for Jaden Marchand in the game as well. Hit 2 big free throws there in the fourth quarter. And final score, 1-point victory for the Powell Panthers.
So we got Andy Reid here on the play-by-play tonight. Fashion statement. And, good first games, Eric, by the Wolverine girls and boys. Both games could have ended with Riverton wins, but you take this early season stuff, you're glad you're playing basketball. You try to blend everybody together, and, you try to get better tomorrow.
That's right. All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and do our play of the game here on the Click It or Ticket post-game show on KTAK and WyoToday.com.
Brought to you by the Fremont County Prevention Program. When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent who lives in Fremont County. Your local Allstate agent, Bill Brown, knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting your home. Call Bill today for a free quote at 856-6573.
Are you buckled up?
Welcome back to the Click It or Ticket post-game show, and Time now to announce our player of the game presented by Papa Murphy's here in Riverton. We appreciate Rick Paxton stepping on board and sponsoring our player of the game awards here for Riverton basketball, as well as all the other teams we cover here at the Wind River Radio Network in Fremont County. And, frankly, there's a lot of spread around here. Engel had 11. He scored in all 4 quarters, 11 for Tanner Johnson. He had 3 threes in the ball game, and then Aquilo Friday had 12. He was pivotal in the 4th quarter, trying to bring Riverton back into that. He had 8 points in the 4th quarter. Aquilo Friday, leading scorer in the 4th quarter. He'll be our player of the game here for the Click It or Ticket postgame show.
Again, an all-around good performance by Riverton. They started really slow in this, so it was gratifying to fight back in the game. And then, we just saw an excellent Marchant kid for Powell. He's a guy that refuses to lose.
All right, that'll put this one to bed for us. Join us tomorrow. It'll be just me without Mr. Beers here, but join us tomorrow. We'll have Rylands in town, and same time, same place, different team, a different opponent. And then just a reminder, everybody, I will not be able to make it to that Sheridan game on Saturday. We've got Stuff the Bus commitments for our toy drive, yearly toy drive we got to take care of. And then we'll pick up our coverage next week once again after that. So for Cody Beers, I'd like to thank our camera operators here that took off on us. Kids are volunteering to run the camera for us this year, kind of a weird circumstance here. We can only have so many people in the gym, and so they volunteered to do so. Appreciate that, and we'll see you back here for more Wolverines basketball tomorrow on KTAK and streaming live HD video at WyoToday.com.
It's the law. Police officers and highway troopers can stop and ticket you for not wearing your seatbelt. This is Cody Beers with WYDOT. Keep yourself, your friends, and your family safe. Speak up and insist that everyone is belted inside your vehicle. In a crash, an unbelted person can slam into and injure others in your vehicle. Remember, buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years,